Sorry it took so long. Things
Oh,
happen.
sorry.
No, Asclepius, you're fine, dude.
Okay, cool.
I remember the only like 3 villagers I remember is I have Bo, Bob, Coco, and my boy Snake.
Well, that's because Bob and Coco are very iconic because they're some of the oldest characters that exist.
Yeah, and they just showed up. Bob showed up in my tent, so like I didn't even go out hunting for him. He was just like, "What's up? I'm in your tent now."
I just feel sorry for all those people who really wanted, like,
Raymond?
what's his name? The
Raymond?
squirrel and the cat, yeah.
Oh my god, Marshall and Raymond. Yeah, I remember when that was like at the peak.
Like, no offense to anyone who likes those characters, but no. I don't want to hear it from anybody. I'm not going to say your taste is trash, but I'm just going to say good luck ever finding them.
Damn.
Good luck ever finding them. What is this? Genshin Impact?
I like Raymond that much.
I mean, it
It's
could
the
be
superior cat.
at least Animal Crossing doesn't have microtransactions.
Oh my god, that would be awful. Not another. I can't do it again. I already played Genshin and IDV.
I
Oh,
already
no.
spent so much money on COD Mobile. I can't do this again.
I mean, you probably have better luck than the YouTuber Maxor to find Ganyu.
Well, they actually re-released Ganyu, so you can wish on them. I only know that because so many YouTubers I watch are sponsored by Genshin Impact.
I
Guys,
lucked
no,
out
sorry.
and I bought my account for like $50 and it had Klee, Ganyu, Venti, and like 3 other 5 stars. And then I just got really lucky and win all my 50/50s.
I'm gonna be honest, and I'm going to live with this. The only game I'm willing to spend money on right now is just Fortnite, but that's mainly because Fortnite's actually pretty fun to me.
I spent $3,000 on Identity V. I have a problem, and NetEase just decided to put a $500 skin in the game, and I need it. I need the Vera
At-
S tier skin now.
At least it's not the dragon skin from Valorant. They added a dragon skin that's animated and it cost a whole bunch of money, and a lot of people were really upset because people were still willing to buy it.
I mean,
I'm
okay.
yeah.
It's a skin in a game is worth as much as you want it to. You know, there's
Yeah.
that's the way that I look at it, and especially if you can get something for on sale, because then it's like, oh, it's especially high value. Because like, how much are you playing the game for? Do you have a lot of enjoyment playing this game? And how much do you want to show your dedication to the company that is producing the game kind of vibes, you know?
Because my thing is that I should have like a personal justification to why I would buy something in a game. Because not only do I like play the game a lot, but one, I'm like most people who have disposable income, but probably shouldn't spend that much money on a game that probably asks a lot to just like have good cosmetics.
Okay, so the best example that I've had, or I guess explanation to justify spending money, if you can spend at least 1 hour per dollar spent, then it's worth it. So, you know, I don't know how much money I've spent on League of Legends, but I've certainly gotten my hours and money's worth.
Funny enough, there's a website to
Yeah.
specifically calculate how much money you spent on League.
I am very well aware, and I do not visit that website.
Yeah, I probably need to check that. It's been a while since I've played League, but geez, I remember spending money on skins and RP and all that shit.
Oh my god. I got my IDV account evaluated the other day just for fun, and apparently my account is worth like $1,500.
I am not
And there's
visiting that
somebody out there who would absolutely pay that price, is what scares me.
You guys know what TF2 is, right?
Yeah.
Yup. My buddy
I
really
used
loves that
I
game.
used to spend
Everyone
so
loves
much.
Titanfall too.
I used to spend so much money on TF2 to the point where like I had a huge backpack, but it was only worth like at best $200, because most of the items I bought weren't that rare.
Okay.
So I think
Everyone loves Titanfall too. Come on, what are you talking about?
I've always liked the concept of it, but I have yet to try it out.
What game?
Titanfall. It's in general like why I haven't tried it out is just because I usually don't do first-person shooters. The closest I've ever done to a first-person shooter on stream was like was just Valorant. That's just because Valorant's relatively easy to get into.
Yeah, I very highly recommend Titanfall. At least the campaign. The online is kind of weird because people sabotage the crap out of it, which is very sad. But the campaign is good.
I would say try playing Half-Life 2. It's not just a shooter, but also a puzzle game, and I think it's really fun.
All right. We have officially passed the 5-minute time, and so without further ado, let's go ahead and get things started up. And welcome everyone back to another Thursday D&D session, where last we left off, after encountering Pheesh's original home and seeing what the curse has wrought onto the place, they had encountered the original gods Avi and Ori, the god of anti-magic and the goddess of wild magic. With their help, Pheesh has an idea via a riddle, knowing what to do to get the answer to this question. However, though, in order to do this, they'll need to find a proper civilization on land first. And so today, we arrive. Actually, I think let me see how many checks we had last time.
Real quick.
What's up?
Two things. We are still level 11, correct? Or did we get a level up?
You guys are still level 11. For the most part, like, you know, the combat itself, like, while yes, it is like a mental milestone, it's more like a start to a long campaign. So
I was just making sure. I think I left early last time, right?
Yeah, you did.
Possibly.
I think. Yeah, you did.
Okay, and then have we gotten what's considered a long rest?
Yeah?
Yes. Yes, you guys had spent. Actually, wait.
Weren't we still in the water?
You guys are still in the water, and there's a few days before. So I think what we actually are about to do is the nighttime encounter. So don't take a long rest yet.
Okay,
Wait, no, but I remember you saying when we were before we did a long rest, we kind of said it was because we inadvertently made Asclepius use tiny hut before we went on our adventure.
That's right. Okay, you're right. So this is the start of the new day. Pheesh, you're aware that you're about 1 day away from getting to shore. And so from this, we just have 3 more encounter checks to roll through, and then we'll be on our way.
So long rest, yes?
Yes.
Oh, thank God.
I'm
Did I
asking
write down
for like
my-
spells and whatnot.
What was that, Pheesh?
Okay, I do have my portents. Or at least I think those are my portents.
Yes.
Okay. Alright.
Yes, okay, so those should be your latest ones. Also, as you can see, the riddle is what Jasmine put down in the quotations 2 lines above that, okay?
Okay.
And so, let's go ahead and... Eli, you want to go ahead and roll us the first encounter check?
Yeah.
Go ahead
I'm
and
gonna
roll us a
grab
d20.
my phone so I stop echoing after this.
All good.
Getting the bad rolls out of the way.
No, if you recall, the lower the roll, the less chance of an encounter.
True.
Very true.
Alright, so with this, no encounter for the morning. You guys all wake up from within your Liamit's tiny bubble.
I like that.
And immediately before the spell ends, anyone who doesn't have the capability to breathe, you grab your breathalyzer and the bubble pops with the water flooding in. And so, we are heading on over into the afternoon. At this point, you guys have been swimming for quite a while. Due to your guys', innate muscle movements of the water, you guys are feeling a little tired. Not enough to impose exhaustion, but maybe when you get to land, you might want to take a bit of time to take some rest. Can I go ahead and have... I need to change the title the name for that one. Yeah, I have to change Jekyll to Etheria quickly. Etheria, would you please roll us the encounter check?
Of course, yeah, that's a D20, correct?
Yes, flat D20.
Ooh, no, that's a nat 20. I don't like that.
Always
I don't
fun.
That. I don't
Alright.
like that.
Christ.
Mythic encounter it is. Golly.
And that's when you meet the god of the dragons, Tiamat herself.
Awoken from her slumber by the popping bubble.
Who dares pop a bubble in my presence?
What's it called? You know how like in anime some characters when they sleep it's like they have like a big snot bubble?
Yeah.
You just have one of
That
those and
Pheesh.
it pops.
That was me, just like,
Okay. My mic wasn't working for some reason, but there we go.
There we go. Also, side note, before I go ahead and get your guys' encounter set, as well, everyone, a quick reminder: if you, we are still having our subscription goal. If we get 10 new subscribers by the end of February, then I will be bringing back Devil Fruits into the Homebrew world.
Don't forget, you can subscribe for free with Twitch Prime.
Yes, thank you so much for the reminder, Asclepius.
I'm already subbed.
Yeah, we
You
would
have-
need
So
new
cool.
we would need new subs to help out with this. Okay, so let's go
Yes.
ahead and get your guys' encounter set up for this. So we have 4 of you. We have the 4 of you. You guys can handle these types of encounters. Let's go ahead and change this up accordingly. All right. Oh, let me also change the environment type to underwater. All right. You guys are all level 11. Let me see this.
Yes. Oh gosh. He's deciding what to throw.
I've got the encounter builder open. I can kind of estimate what he's got coming our way. The
He
hunters-
decides to do something completely different.
The hunters have become, or the hunted have become the hunters.
Fun fact, Ascent, do you actually know how the talents influence encounters?
No, I do not.
No.
I'll tell you this. Because of the fact that you guys have talents, you guys are all considered 2 levels higher than you actually are.
Oh no.
Oh. No, I don't like that.
What do you mean you don't like the sound of that? That means it's time for a big monster.
See,
Oh.
but then the monsters have talents too, so
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
isn't
the
that crazy?
monsters beat our ass,
Even harder than they would usually.
You know what's funny?
usually.
So far, 2 out of 4 of the Elder Elementals have made an appearance. We have not had the opportunity for a certain one that,
Motherfucker.
oh, this is
Sorry,
going to be
what?
so fun.
blub, I guess. God damn.
Blub, blub.
Dies.
Was it? Let me guess. He's mad that I made a bubble of air in his
Hmm.
wonderful, gorgeous ocean. God, how terrible am I?
I
He's
mean, hold on.
mad. He's mad that
Let's
the
see if you can
mushroom
recall
drank some of
this.
the water.
What do you recall like of the language abilities of the Elder Elementals from what you've encountered so far?
I can't remember. I've slept since then.
And go ahead, anyone talk about it while I quickly pull this up.
Don't they like sound? You know, are we talking about like the abyssal languages? I don't remember.
Not necessarily. So the Elder Elementals, think like Zaratan, the giant earth turtle.
Oh yeah, like they talk like in their with their element, sort of deal.
Well,
Yeah.
Like Zartan talks like with the earth. He doesn't like talk, but he communicates through the earth. So I'm assuming we accidentally called the elder water elemental a slur through the bubble through the bubble popping.
The singular
No.
bubble popping is like the equivalent of just someone saying "fuck."
I said the gamer word. Sorry, guys.
Okay, let's see.
Jeez.
I blubbed a little too loud.
Blub blub.
Uh-oh.
The FBI got our underwater chat logs.
Who dare blub
Disclaimer.
blubs?
I can't even talk shit in this ocean. Can't have shit in D&D.
Exactly.
Ooh, nice.
Imagine like a being that can like travel through space and time just to beat your ass because you said something about him in the nanosecond.
Yeah, I can imagine that. Hmm.
Right. Let's see. I'm almost getting set up for you guys. My cat's meowing at me for attention. I'm not giving it to her.
I'm not giving it
Hey,
back.
What? I'm not gonna give you attention just because you meow at me.
Because, you know, I'm taking your cat and you're not getting it back.
You could try. Skittles will fucking.
Power word stare. Actually, no.
Alright, I think that should be good. Yeah, okay. Would you guys please tell me your guys' swimming order?
I will be topmost if possible. I know it's like 3D space is weird on a 2D map, but like put me
It's assumed that when you guys are all swimming, you guys are all at the same level, like ascending at the same speed. So don't worry about like height in this.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know. I don't necessarily see why a specific placement would matter, unless we were expecting to run into big angry elements.
Well, it's more like in general, like how would you guys like? Oh, you're swimming through the water. Like it would make sense that probably like Pheesh would be one of the ones leading you guys, correct?
Probably.
Because I assume it's mainly because I would know where to go.
Yeah, exactly. You're familiar with you're mildly familiar with what you're doing.
I'll be right behind him because I want to get out of the water ASAP as possible.
Yeah.
All right.
Actually, can you guys tell me how you can change your die in D&D Beyond?
It's in your collections, like how you would go to your campaign or characters, and one of the options is my dice.
Okay.
So let me just be sure I have this. I have Ascent immediately behind Pheesh, Etheria, and Enoki. What about you two?
What?
Positioning. Like, where would you be, like, swimming? Would you guys be swimming in a line? Would you be swimming a little bit behind everyone?
Enoki probably be off to the side a little bit, trying to keep up with everybody.
All right. And Etheria?
She's just, of course, making sure, you know, Naulei is still next to her.
Assume that, standard, their T-posing are currently not worried about.
Yeah, they Bethesda'd out. It just works, by the way.
Yeah.
How does this look for you guys, assuming that Pheesh is leading you guys?
Yeah,
That's
pretty
fine
good.
enough, I suppose.
Okay. So, roll this. Okay. You guys are all swimming about. When, what languages do you guys know?
I know Celestial, Common, Infernal, and Primordial.
Okay.
Celestial, Common, Primordial.
If we recall, we mentioned that Primordial is usually done through one of the 4 elements. So, for example,
Yes.
I think Ascent, we had said that last time you were the Earth, or which element were you?
I was the air. I'm air.
I was
where-
also speaking air.
Okay, and
Where
Pheesh,
do I find
your languages are going to be in your proficiencies in language section of your app. Or if you're on your computer, it's in the bottom left corner
Bottom left corner of what?
of your character sheet.
Oh, aquatic, common, and draconian or
Draconic.
But I also have a comprehend languages.
Okay. So here. Pheesh. You feel a strange gurgle. What sounds like broken Aquan. As it like reverberates throughout the waves in the water. It almost feels like a shockwave coming closer to you guys. You hear.
Did you run that by me again? Either he's saying pain, like he hurts, or he's saying like brain, like he's a zombie or something. I don't know.
We're really far away from the village. I don't know what exactly is coming towards us.
Can you all please make a strength saving throw?
A strength saving throw?
Yes.
Strength?
You gotta be kidding me. That's the one thing I have disadvantage in.
I'm just sitting over here with my nat 20, man. I'm happy.
Okay, I have 14. That's the best I can do.
Mine didn't go through. I wrote on, didn't it? Okay, let's try this again.
Gee, I wish I had better portents for this very specific situation.
All right. So, all of you fail.
Fail? I failed a nat 20?
If you recall, you cannot nat 20 certain things. Criticals only exist for damage.
It's a nat 20, man.
So, you know what? Fine. Actually, that's even better. You're right. You're right, Asclepius. You do pass this.
Everyone gets swept away. I'm the lone survivor.
Well,
Got it.
As well, yeah, I guess.
Uh-oh.
45, 50. You see your three allies, almost like a huge current has just overcame them, and they get like pushed back 50 feet behind you, Ascent.
Oh god.
Oh, joy. Goodbye, friends. It was nice knowing you all.
Hmm. This is interesting.
That is indeed a strong current, huh?
And so, now I need you all to make me a perception check.
Perception
Look
check.
at that. I
Yeah.
actually do really good with those. What do I see with my special eyes?
Actually. Oh wait, do I get advantage because of my eye cloak?
Yes, I believe so. Does it say that? Here, let's take a look.
Funny.
Yeah. Oh.
Yes, you do. So, Pheesh, remember, you roll twice to keep the higher of the two rolls.
Oh, okay.
Woo,
Oh,
look at all these high rolls.
I'm taking the 20. I'm not
Yeah.
taking that.
Okay, so. Let me get this for you. So, you all managed to perceive this as you see that the actual current that you're in starts to form ripples that look almost like a repeating wave effect. Think like very anime, like when like there's constant like wave after wave after wave of water in a single blast.
Ah, nice.
And at the head of this wave,
Being... Oh,
D&D images.
okay. I know that that's
Oh,
supposed to be a
Jesus.
nose, but it looks like a hood, and it's just like a guy with like a cloak on, you know?
That
It's
is
death
I don't
incarnate.
want- I don't know.
There we go. Bigger image.
Dude.
Oh.
Oh Lord, he coming.
Certainly is.
You know what? I do see what you're saying now. I see. How dare you make me see the man in the hood?
The man
I
in
see
the
it,
hood.
but the actual image itself like overcomes that image.
I mean, my eyes are drawn to the gaping mouth, and then I look up a little bit, and there's just a man.
Yeah, and this also gives you guys a retrospective of the of just the sheer size of this huge wave. As you can see, great whites there.
Yeah.
Passes out and dies.
Like this is the one time Enoki's like hat like lifts like her like top lifts up, and you just see the eyes like, oh fuck.
It's like the first time Brock opens up his eyes.
And so you may all roll for initiative.
Oh shit.
Well,
We're fighting this thing?
yep.
Okay.
Oh,
That
damn.
is. I roll good on everything until
Okay,
just.
funny.
It's a good thing you have a.
7. Oh no.
It's a good thing you have ambuscade, right?
Yeah. You know exactly
love
when you use
having-
the ambuscade on.
I love having advantage on my initiative. It's so fun.
Right, and
See,
so
I can give myself initiative, but I never do because I forget about it until right when combat starts, and I'm like, well,
So Sheridan,
maybe next time.
so Sheridan and Ascent are both tied.
Oh,
Lord knows what
nat 20.
kind of role that guy that creature has.
all right, rock paper scissors, or
actually, so the way I'm now gonna start using what D&D Beyond does. D&D Beyond. Let me actually be sure this is doing this correct. 520. Okay, D&D Beyond will randomly determine which of the U2 is going first, and it is put Ascent above Etheria.
Okay. That's fine.
Is it random or alphabetical?
You'd be surprised how like sometimes I've seen it do alphabetical, and sometimes I see it do higher dex score.
Okay. Well, what about like like alphabetical, chronological? Like, there's so many different things that it could be to decide. I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy.
I mean, if you want, you can also forego. You can also forego going second to last and just give Etheria the last slot if you would like. I would prefer. I will let you do that if you wish.
I don't know. What do you want, Etheria? I'll let you decide.
I mean, look, I'm just here to make a good impression on my allies. It doesn't matter if I go first or last, as long as I can help protect you guys.
Dokie. Then I'll go penultimate, I suppose. Also, you're gonna have to forgive me. I am just very recently getting over being sick.
That is more than fine.
You're fine.
I'm gonna be muting myself a lot as I cough and cough.
Dude, last session I was only sick.
Well, here we go. So, initiative has been rolled. Enoki, side note, I am hearing a mild echo from you. And Ascent. Go ahead and start us with your ambuscade.
I mean, is it even a question? This is a mythic encounter. We rolled nat 20 on this. I'm Twilight Sanctuary this. And I do get my temporary HP, yes? I think we decided that last time.
Yes.
Because Lord knows I'm going to need every single 14 point.
Would you also read ambuscade? Does it also let you use movement as well as an action, or just one?
It's just one action, I believe, but let me go ahead and double check real quick.
Yeah.
Often on guard, I act faster than anyone else. When I roll initiative, I can use a special turn that takes place. Casting time or activation should be no longer than one action. So, no, I cannot use any of my movement at this time.
Alright. And so, with your Twilight Sanctuary set up, you can go ahead and give yourself temporary hit points.
I already have. Chat,
And so-
hands together, Prage.
That would be 14 temporary hit points as the Leviathan goes first, as it rolled a 22 for initiative.
Oh shit.
Thank you.
So, the Leviathan is going to go ahead and immediately begin things by... Let me pull up its notes.
Hit me, daddy.
You see it. You see its mouth begins to open just a little bit wider, and you can see what looks like a torrent of bubbles begin forming in the back of its mouth.
Kyogre, he's Bubble Beam.
Funny enough, this is a water jet.
He used water gun.
This is a... Well, it's more like a hydroblast, because it's a 120-foot line, 10-foot wide blast of water.
You guys do realize you guys are using water moves underwater. I mean, not to say that they're not effective, but like, Jesus Christ.
Right. It's more like less than actually being splashed by water. You're feeling the immense pressure of the force.
Yeah, haven't you ever moved your hand underwater really quick and how like
It's
all that
burning
resistance
someone
there?
while on fire.
So, Ascent, would you
Yes,
please
sir.
make me a dexterity saving throw?
Well, rest in pieces. I am going to use one of my talents because I know this fucker's going to. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself advantage on this.
Okay.
Thank you, Divine Fortune, for giving me a 16.
All right, with a 16, you are going to take the full brunt of the damage. All right, you take 48 bludgeoning damage and are pushed 40 feet away from the Leviathan.
Okay, 48, like 4-8?
4-8, yes.
Okay, and is that magical?
Yes, it's assumed that... Actually, hold on. Funny enough, the Leviathan's attacks are not considered magical.
Alright, good to know. I take 2 less. Thank you, reinforced plating.
And seeing as how you're pushed 40 feet away, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Also, there is another condition it's supposed to imply, but I don't know how to explain that you guys knocked prone in water.
I don't...
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean.
I mean, we can be disoriented, I suppose, if you want to force being prone, but...
No,
I'll leave
you're
that
good.
one up to you.
No, you're good. You can't be knocked prone underwater. I'm just going to make that a thing.
Okay.
That was its turn. Enoki, you may go ahead.
Now, theoretically, can I... I don't know if I can hit this thing with sickles. It doesn't
Well, remember,
feel like that's a thing
Your
I
weapon,
can do.
your weapons are considered magical. So this is like magical weapons are like how people fight even things that are like of ethereal plane, like ghosts and stuff, because your weapons can actually cut into the ghosts in the same way that you would be able to cut into living water.
Will I be able to get close enough without having to use Zephyr Strike, or do I have to use that?
Do you have an innate swim speed?
No.
Then your swimming speed is half your movement speed powered down by increments of 5. So 25 cut in half is 12.5, and we round down to the nearest 5, which is 10 feet of movement.
Okay, so I'm gonna use my bonus action and cast Zephyr Strike on myself.
So you have 20 feet of swimming speed now.
Does that get cut in half? Does the 30 feet also get cut in half?
Yes. Every movement
Okay.
speed gets cut in half. If you don't have an innate swimming speed like Pheesh.
Okay. How close is that game?
Would you like a ballpark?
Yeah, I want to hit
Alright.
it with sickles.
10,
I don't know if
20?
I can.
This is how close you would get with 20 feet of movement speed.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just blast it with my longbow then.
Remember, your longbow is going to have a disadvantage on attack rolls in the water. Side note,
I gotta do it
would you
twice,
like to move into the Twilight Sanctuary field first?
Yeah.
Probably a good idea.
Yeah, even
5,
with
10.
disadvantage, that's a 19 to hit.
That wow. Okay, yeah. Give me the damage.
That doesn't feel right. Wait, never mind. That is right. Okay, hold on. Ow, that's whole 4.
Side note: is the 1d8 provided by your planar warrior?
No, that was by Zephyr Strike, I think.
Okay. All right. And I believe
I can do it. I can attack one more time.
yes, that's true. Go ahead and give me a second shot.
Ouch. Wow, that's a 7?
Oh no, 7 won't hit.
Oh, I
Tragedy.
can't believe that. How
I mean, it's all
tragic.
better. It's a better than a nat 1, okay?
Yes.
Take those.
All right. And you are that much close. You are now currently 15 feet away from Ascent, and at the end of your turn, Ascent, please provide Enoki with their temporary hit points.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That is 12 temporary HP, aka the worst I could have rolled.
All right. Pheesh, you're up. What's your call?
Can I move into Ascent's Twilight range?
Yeah. What's your movement speed?
20.
All right. Perfect. 5, 10, 15, 20.
All right. Let's do what I always do. Level 4 magic missile.
All right. Out of curiosity, I've never asked this before. Do you flavor your magic missiles to look like anything?
You totally should.
Maybe like
They're little forks.
Oh no.
I shoot little forks.
Would you like to? You're the
Um,
cutlery wizard. Oh my god.
cutlery wizard. All of them are like butter knives. They're not even sharp, but they still hit you.
Well, would you like to make that the thing?
Make them like little like chef's knives, like the kind
Right.
you use to like gut fish
Alright,
with.
perfect.
Those are
Conjuring up
those-
a 4th level magic missile, correct?
Yeah, 4th level magic missile.
All right, perfect. Conjuring up 6 arcane chef's knives. You throw them all the way over at the Leviathan. Go ahead and roll me the damage 6 times.
1. I hate how like the dice rolls like get in the way of like the button to do the dice rolls. How many was that?
So far, that's 4.
Okay. All right.
Currently, you and Enoki's attacks so far have caused the Leviathan to be marred.
Okay. Ooh. Okay, there's got to be
Can we
more
go
to this
against-
fight.
In case you're wondering, remember, marred is the first damage condition is when it's not at full health.
Oh, it's not at full
Yeah.
health.
So like
Because it's
any
just,
Elemental.
it's
Yeah.
Because it's
injured.
classified as an elemental.
yeah. So any damage will take it into marred.
Okay. I was about to be like super shocked, like golly, guys. Jeez.
Right.
The thing is that we're underwater, so like anything I throw at it cannot be fire.
Mm-hmm.
True.
All right. As well, Pheesh, since your term has come up and you should have you should probably have more knowledge of this. I will give you a free action if you would like to do an Arcana or a History check on the Leviathan.
Arcana or history? I'll do an Arcana check. 5.
That will the 12 total will not be enough. You can retry in your following turn. Okay.
Actually, wait. I rolled the 3, right?
You roll a 3.
Can I spend my 10?
Sure. 10 plus 9 is a 19, which will give you this.
All right.
So, the Leviathan, an immensely powerful creature of pure water. It has been the end of a lot of sailors, both in and out of the plane of water. at the same time. For how big the Leviathan is, it has one blaring weakness. If the Leviathan ever takes a significant amount of cold damage or more in a single turn, it can partially freeze. While it's partially frozen, its speeds are reduced and its attack rolls have a harder time landing. Okay.
Damn, and I don't think I have that many like ice magic I can use.
It's okay. I just wanted to give you that so it's better than nothing.
All right.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
All right. Ascent, would you please provide Pheesh?
Yes, sir. Coming right up, sir. That will be 15 temp HP, baby.
All right then.
All right. Ascent and Etheria, once again, you guys tied for the 7. Who did you guys decide going first?
I believe I said I was.
Oh, wait, hold on.
What's
I'm,
up, Pheesh?
I'm sorry. No. It's fine. I'll just wait for my next turn.
All right, go for it. Ascent?
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and swim 10 feet. Not towards the group, but diagonally towards the Leviathan. I would rather
5, 10.
enjoy avoiding. Yes, I'd rather enjoy avoiding a direct line breath attack again.
Okay.
Let's see. And as for my turn, I'm going to. I gotta count squares head. 35, 40, 45. Okay, I'm assuming that it's within 60 feet of me, unless I counted wrong. But
Let me go and see. It's 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 feet away from you.
45
Though, as a side note, when it comes to distance, I'm going to give you guys this. Don't worry about measurements, because what I'm primarily providing you guys is just a standpoint to understand where its head is. If you guys recall from earlier, like the torrent that was like the ocean waves was its body.
Okay. I mean, it's still important because what I'm thinking of is going to be if he can hear.
Alright. Okay.
Also, I assume that like its body can attack aside from it using its already innate magics.
Probably. Well, for now, I'm gonna rule that like the primary standpoint is its head to worry about like where consistent damage is. So that's where you guys are trying to aim for to reduce any damage, hopefully.
Okay.
I'm going to use my bonus action to cast, I suppose, a third level cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Because oof, ouch, my bones. And then I'm going to spend my action to toll the dead. So I need a wisdom saving throw.
All right. I'm going to give you that wisdom saving throw. A 12.
12 fails, so...
Be aware, it is not at full health, so it does take the 12 instead of the 8s.
Yes, he takes 3d12 of damage.
What type?
Necrotic.
Okay, go for it.
That is 22 points of necrotic damage.
Good damage from a cantrip.
And that is the entirety of my turn.
All right.
So
let me go and do this. I'm gonna go ahead and before as you're rolling for that, I'm gonna go ahead and now have the Leviathan use 2 of its legendary actions. Actually, no, I'm gonna just have it make 1 of its legendary actions. One legendary action was to get immediately closer to the group. Etheria, you may go ahead and you do your turn now.
Yes, avoid that. Okay, so I'm the orange one, correct?
Yes.
yeah.
Hello.
Yes, I had said yes.
Okay, so I'm the orange one. Okay, perfect. So I will look at this man. And I will do my attack that I did last time. Which one was it again? Sorry, give me 1 second. Yeah. I will do my Searing Sunburst, and I will do it at the max amount of dice that I can use, so the 8d6.
Alright. Is this a spell or is this a...
No, this is a class feature thing.
Alright.
Okay, so... Wata!
Spending...
And it has to do a...
Oh, sorry, go for it.
Has to do a Constitution saving throw of DC 14 or take that much damage.
Alright. I love the
And if it
choice of saving throw.
Yeah, and it takes half if succeeds.
It rolled a 22.
Oh.
You mean 8d6, right?
Yeah, it was 8d6.
Alright, 36, powered half. It takes 18 points of damage instead.
Oh.
Pheesh, you hear it again. Is that it for your turn, Etheria, or do you have any movement you would like to use?
I'll use my movement to get in to this sphere.
What is your innate movement speed at the moment?
It is 50.
Alright, with 50 feet, your movement speed gets cut in half to 25. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. How's that for you?
I will use my bonus action to use the dodged action.
Alright, you spend a key point to do so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, and so, with that, at the end of your turn, the Leviathan is going to spend 2 of its legendary actions to
Give yourself 17 temp HP, by the way.
Ooh, 17
Thank you.
temporary HP. The Leviathan is going to go ahead and use 2 of its 3 legendary actions to slam Ascent.
Okay.
It rolled a 33.
That certainly hits.
Are you resistant to acid or bludgeoning damage in any way?
I am not. I take 2 points of damage less from bludgeoning, but acid is...
Okay. So instead of taking 11, you take 9 bludgeoning plus an additional 9 acid for a grand total of 18 damage overall.
18 damage, got it. That was a legendary action.
I mean, you're a main healer. I wouldn't expect something that knew better to not aim for you.
No, I'm well aware, but that just feels weak for a legendary action. I don't know, maybe I'm dumb.
I'll let you know this now. The slam damage, it rolled the minimal amount.
Okay.
Oh. So
That makes
it could
more
have been
sense.
a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse.
Alright, and so, with that being Etheria's turn, we're back at the top of the order with Leviathan. It's going to go ahead and now begin its multi-hit combo, where it is going to slam Ascent down, only to slam Ascent back up with its tail.
Oof, oof.
So here are the 2 attack rolls, Ascent.
Yes, sir.
22,
That does not hit.
followed by a 29.
That does hit.
While the slam didn't physically harm you, bringing you down, the tail did hit you from the backside, so you took it from the back.
My shield blocked the front, but golly, these cheeks are made for getting clapped, I guess.
And so, you take, instead of 20, you take 18 bludgeoning damage from the tail's bludgeoning, and an additional 12 damage from the acid of the tail.
Got it.
And so,
My health, it is a drain.
I do also have to roll to see if its Aquajet has recharged yet. So it has. It will have the Aqua Jet back up for its following turn.
Okay.
Enoki, you're up.
Can I hit now?
Yes, you may.
Yes. Alright, planar warrior moment. So true.
Big if true, big if true.
I can't, it just cancels out. Does a 22 hit?
A 22. Hold on, wait, side note. I'm trying to, there's certain weapon types that have disadvantage stacking in water. I think we looked this up in player handouts. So not player handouts. It was underwater combat. Okay. The only weapons that do not have disadvantage are daggers, javelins, short swords, spears, or tridents. So can you please roll one more time and use the lower of the two rolls?
No, I have advantage on it, and then they
Oh.
just kind of cancel out, don't they?
Oh, yeah, perfect. Yeah, if you have advantage, then they just cancel each other. The 22 does successfully strike.
Also, can it can it roll a Constitution save?
Of course. Oh, wow. A natural 1.
Fuck yeah, that's another 2D.
Another what damage?
It takes 18 plus
Plus the 6.
whatever I rolled plus the 6.
Alright, 24 in a single strike.
Big if true.
Here's my other one. I think this one gets disadvantage though.
Yes.
I don't think it counts. Oh, that was gonna be a nat 20.
Oh, it
Bitch.
could have. I will let you know this now.
Okay.
A 17 does hit.
Oh, sick. Okay. Can it roll another Constitution save?
Sure.
As a treat.
Sure. Can this ability be used twice in a turn or no?
Yeah, because I coded both of my weapons.
Perfect. Okay. This time it rolled an 18.
SIL. Oh, it's also poison now, by the way.
Hold on. You see that the poison you inflict onto it doesn't seem to cause anything else, as the Leviathan is not only immune to the poison condition, but also poison damage itself.
Motherfucker.
It's been hitting me with poison damage a bunch. So
Well, it's been hitting with acid. Also, this is like a very, like, how do I put it? A very girthy and healthy creature. The bigger they are, the more constitutional they are.
Damn, so the purple worm poison doesn't do shit to it? That's shocking.
Actually, this is a very off-topic question, but does acid eat through water?
I'd imagine that's how this thing has a form then, huh? If it, like, is partially acidic.
Yeah. I don't know why, it's just that's never been a question I'd ever think to ask.
I mean, yeah, if its body is like mostly made of acid or coated in acid, that's why it would have like that wispy form.
Mm. And so, Enoki, just the 6 damage, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. Is that it for your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Ascent, would you do me a favor and grant Enoki the temporary hit points and see if they are greater than before?
They are not greater than before.
Alright. Hey, Enoki. You see... Actually, no, wait. This would not just affect Enoki. This is for Dean, Enoki, and Etheria.
Oh gosh.
The three dodged a bullet this time.
The three of you look as it turns its mouth towards you guys, and you see the gurgling acidic water again. Everyone, dex save.
Oh no.
Oh, I totally forgot about my Zephyr Strike damage! It's too late now.
That's okay.
That's an L.
Alright, so far I'm seeing a 15 from Pheesh, a 12 from Etheria.
Wait a minute. Oh my god.
She's not the most graceful in the war.
And a 15 from Enoki. So that is 3 failures.
Oh fuck.
Oh, that's literally only one. No, that would have been 7
I'll still
extra
grant you.
damage.
I'll still grant you the 7 damage because you guys are about to take a butt ton of damage.
Oh no.
No.
All right. Once again, Etheria, you're purely monk, right?
Yes.
So you should have a feature that allows you to take half damage on failure and
Right.
no damage on
Evasion.
success.
Yeah.
All right. So Etheria,
Yeah.
you're the only person who takes half this damage.
Okay.
All right, Etheria, you take 22
Mhm.
points of bludgeoning damage. Pheesh
Oh,
and
jeez.
Enoki, you guys take 45 points of bludgeoning.
45.
Yes.
Why?
And all three of you are knocked back. What is it? 40 feet away.
I get. We just
Come
get
on.
knocked. This is real fun.
Look at this. The best way to counter the Twilight Cleric. Don't let them in the zone. Alright. That was at the end of Enoki's turn, and it used 3 of the Leviathan's legendary actions to do so.
Okay.
Look at that.
Pheesh, it will be your turn. But hold on, give me just a bit. I'm going to say by the skills because she's starting to work.
Alright.
Yikes. That's big yikers, guys.
So wait, we were pushed back 40 feet, right?
Yes.
I need to know that because my next move kind of hinges on how far away I am from him. Or from
Yeah,
it.
I mean, like Zeno said, we don't have to worry that much about distance. I'd say for the most part, think of it as we're still relatively close enough for any range attacks.
Right.
I just can't believe we're still fighting things in the water. I just want to get out of the water, man. We're just like, right now. We're all just like,
Fireball intensifies.
First, the first he's gonna do when he gets anywhere at Magica is like, he's gonna get a Magica item like, please, is there a way I can turn my fireballs into other forms of damage?
And I hit you with as much damage as I possibly can.
Yeah, because I mean, technically, yeah, Naulei is the only person who could technically do that because of their transmute spell. Because I remember they did that when they turned their witch bolt into a bolt of acid.
I mean, yeah, but also we're underwater, so there goes very specific elemental spells.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like in character, your character is probably gonna be like, I need a way to make my fireballs not fire.
I mean, I assume there's a way to like have really powerful spells that don't involve fire, but I probably don't know them off the top of my head.
There. Oh boy, yes. Leave it to the new character to roll in that 20.
I also just realized I'm pretty sure that nat 20 would have fucking counted because I still had advantage on an attack.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
I know,
dying
yeah,
right
it's
now.
it's kind of hard to keep track sometimes, but hopefully,
Yes, I got like
get
5 million ranger things happening.
Understandable.
it's definitely a lot. I mean, I just want to get off. Just want to get out of the water,
You staying in the water tonight.
man. She's just holding on to her breath, just like. Actually, wait, Zena, that's a good question. Wait, Zena, are you there or no?
I am currently here. I am back, in fact.
Yes. Yeah, I was actually just wondering. I know this is. I'm not trying to give myself a disadvantage, but I was just wondering. Two things actually. One, I looked at Searing Sunburst, and I don't. I read it specifically, and I don't. I don't think you take any damage. It doesn't say like you take half. Now that I'm reading it.
So here, Let's go ahead and pull it up, because I'm pretty sure if that's not the case, and this has been okay. When you are subjected to an effect that allows you to make a dexterity saving throw to take only half damage, you instead take no damage when you succeed on save, and only half if you fail.
Not me. I'm referring to my sunburst.
Oh,
My searing sunburst. I was reading it and it said, if they succeed, or probably reading it wrong.
here, hold on. You can spend 2 keep. So searing sunburst, right?
Uh-huh.
Let's see. What a fucking weird thing for it to not be. I'm gonna overrule this, because the fact that this is a 11th level feature that is a succeed or no damage is really dumb. So I'm gonna give it the half damage on failure.
Gotcha. Also, I was just like wondering, like, I'm assuming just for like in-game wise, like since I'm holding my breath, unless you specifically say it, I feel like if I hit like a certain damage type or anything, then I would start drowning, or is that when I become unconscious?
Repeat that.
Since I can hold my breath indefinitely, I'm assuming I'd only really start drowning if I get incapacitated, correct?
Yeah, I'd imagine you would need to be under like a condition that would actually force the thing out of your mouth. I'm not going to say that, like, well, yes, a potential torrent of water is a lot. You know, I'm just going to say that your guys' jaw strengths are enough to keep them held down.
Yeah.
All right, so we continue on with Pheesh.
Might I ask how far away I am from them?
You are currently 10, 20, 30, 40, 45 feet away.
45? Alright. I'll use one of my cantrips and use Ray of Frost.
I'm sorry, Fish. What was that?
I'm gonna use Ray of Frost.
Ray of Frost. Okay, is this an attack roll or a saving throw you need?
It just says plus 10.
Oh, then that means you're
roll, then.
yeah. If it's a plus anything, then it's a roll you make to strike.
Okay. Fuck.
Ooh. That 12 is not going to be enough.
Oh.
Could it be?
I don't have anything else to do, so that's the end of my turn.
I'm sorry, what was that, Ascent?
It could have been a nat 1.
I know, right? At least it wasn't a nat 1.
Because all I have is a 2 and a 3, and I can't really use that when it has legendary actions.
But with that, we are now over at Ascent.
It is my turn.
Sorry. Side note, Pheesh, did you want to move closer into the thing?
Bring me like to the border of Ascent's range. I at least want to get my temporary hit points.
Yeah. So you actually have enough movement speed to get there because you have an innate movement speed.
All right. Can you roll
Merry
my
Christmas,
temporary hit points?
16, baby.
All right. I really need these temporary hit points for my own sake.
I'm aware. I'm like, don't worry, baby. It's all for you. Good. You're gonna be just alright.
All right. And so, Ascent, continue your turn, please.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use bonus action to healing word myself again. This time it's a 4th level spell, because yikes, Lord knows I need it. Okay, it's gonna land on the 2 eventually. There we go. That's my luck. We take what we can get. And then Warhammers have disadvantage underwater, right?
Yes. To visualize it, a lot of the damages, a lot of the weapons that don't have disadvantage are piercing.
Okay. I just wanted to double check and make sure so I could roll with disadvantage on this.
Yes. Also, Ascent, you were granted inspiration by Mex.
I'm gonna use that inspiration to give myself advantage. I can do that, right?
No.
No, I cannot. Okay.
Remember, it's either a boost to your current roll, or if you find out that you fail, then you can use it to
Then I
re-roll
can
with your reaction as well.
Reroll. Okay, got it. I'm gonna go ahead and roll disadvantage on this attack then. It was 2 2s.
So,
I'm definitely gonna just re-roll that.
okay, go for it.
That is a 22 to hit.
A successful strike.
All right. I don't know if I have any extra that I do have Divine Strike. Oh baby. All right. So here's the initial damage. That is 7 bludgeoning. No, 10 bludgeoning. And then I Divine Strike it, so it takes an additional 1d8 radius.
Okay.
So 16 total damage.
Alright, 16 total damage. The Leviathan is still marred, even after you guys have done over 100 points of damage to it.
And then I give myself 16 temporary HP.
Nice. Is that it for your turn? Perfect.
Yes.
Etheria, you're up.
Oh boy, okay, I'm gonna do another one of these to him. Searing Sunburst. Okay, so let's do 8d6. Yeah, the max again.
Alright. Con save, correct?
Yes, the unsave 14. 28.
You rolled an 18.
You succeed.
So instead of taking the full 28, it instead takes 14. Alright.
With that, how far are we?
You have
Okay,
25 feet
will-
of movement. Would you like to try to see if you can get close enough?
Yes, I will
Alright. Let me see this.
do
5,
25.
10, 15, 20, 25.
And then I will do another key point for Step of the Wind.
Alright. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
Yep.
Alright. With that, we're back at the top of the order with the Leviathan. I am going to go ahead and see if it recharges its Aqua Jet. It has not.
Nice.
And so it is going to instead do its multi-attack. Once again, striking Ascent to slam him down and then up. Also at the end of the round, I almost forgot to mention Pheesh.
Yeah.
There it is. You hear it again. Every time it moves through the water. A 32 Ascent, followed by a natural 1.
That hits.
Oh
Oh
gosh.
baby. All right. Go ahead and roll that initial damage.
Yes. Side note, the initial damage from the one that hit
And then
would be...
I can make a
Here, hold on.
say no.
The 13 would be cut down to 11, and 11 plus 9 is 20 points of damage in total from the slam alone.
Nice. Also, Ascent, if I get the chance, if I can get some temp, please.
Oh, that's right.
I just disconnected for some reason. Okay. 20 points of damage total, you said? Hello?
Yes, 20.
Okay. 20 points of damage, and then I can make a weapon attack in response to the nat 1, right?
Yes. You may make an attack roll.
Okay. Disadvantaged?
Yes, disadvantage still.
Okay. I feel like I'm going crazy, and then my computer's like freaking out on me or something, and like,
Oh no, sometimes it takes me a little while to respond because I'm doing a quick dad moment.
I
You
nat
roll
one'd as
a
well.
natural 1 giving a reaction attack from it.
Oh no.
It rolled a nat 1 into your nat 1. Alright,
Again?
a 31. No. I was saying like from what started it.
Oh, okay. I
Well,
was about to be
somebody
like,
gave inspiration because of the nat one.
Yes, Mex had given inspiration to Ascent that he had already used to reroll.
Yep.
Alright, the tail does strike you
Oh.
for what would have been 17, but 15 bludgeoning plus 2. So you take 17 points damage in total.
17 points of damage. Golly, what a wild time, huh?
I know, right? How are you holding up there? I'm wondering what's your HP at?
My HP, I'm at 23, and that's with 2 cure wounds.
Alright.
Not cure wounds.
Oh.
Healing word. 1 at level 3 and 1 at level 4. So I'm kind of coasting, I'm vibing.
Alright. So that is the end of the Leviathan's turn. Enoki, you're up.
Get
Oh,
back
I
up
just
there.
noticed Enoki's like the farthest away.
Yeah, what the fuck?
It's a little dot.
I mean, I'm just gonna use my movement to get back in the place if possible.
You have 20 feet at the moment
Twilight
because of Zephyr Strike,
Sanctuary.
right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 15, 20.
Not enough to get back within the cum zone. Sorry,
Enoki, look at
I'm
it.
shaking and crying right now. Okay, I still get to make my attack rolls though.
Yes, you do.
Ooh, Cleaner Warrior go Bergs. I can still do that, I guess. Ouch.
Do you still have the Zephyr
Okay.
Strike as well? Or no?
No, it doesn't. Are you fucking serious?
Sadly, a 10 and a
Ending
9.
it all right now.
Oh, sorry. The 9 was the first one. I would consider the first one because that's the one you actually roll disadvantage. So if you want to roll me the second attack.
Huh?
If you want to roll me the second attack, because the 9 is the one that I'm considering as your first
Okay.
actual hit because you do a disadvantage. A hit.
That's a 17.
Yeah, we've seen a 17 hit before.
Very cool. Very cool. So I still get to do this. And this, technically.
Hell yeah.
That's 15 points of damage.
Alright. It's still marred.
That's all I got.
Alright. With that being it for you, the Leviathan is going to go ahead and spend 2 of its legendary actions to slam Ascent again.
Yep. Hit me, baby.
This time rolling a 21.
Does not hit.
Alright. You manage to use your shield to block another one of the slams coming from the wave that you can feel on your way. And we are now over at Pheesh.
This thing does not like me. I really must have said some really naughty words when that bubble popped. Golly.
Percent pain.
It keeps saying the same damn thing.
What does it say?
Pain.
Without love, pain.
I don't know, man. I'm more of a rules of nature kind of guy.
Rules of nature.
Yeah.
I've
Wait,
only
who's
played,
next?
That's a good
Right
question.
now,
I've only
it's Dean. Mighty Pheesh.
Alright. Fuck.
missed, and she just brought me tea because I've been coughing
Okay.
a butt ton.
Should I go for straight damage or should I try Ray of Frost one more time?
That's it. Try Ray of Frost.
Alright. Let's hope this hits.
What your little heart desires, Mr. Pheesh.
It doesn't hit. Or at least I don't think it'll hit. Zeno?
17 is what hits.
Yeah, a 14 it does not hit.
Alright, so it fails. And my turn's over.
Out of curiosity, Ray of Frost is a cantrip? Or is it a spell slot?
It's a cantrip. I'm not spending spell slots to use Ray of Frost.
Okay, good. I was about to say, like, man, it would really be even worse if you were actually, like, losing spell slots for it.
No, why do you think I use Magic Missile all the time? It just doesn't miss, and I can use it as many times as I want.
Fair enough.
Well, I can hit every shot, and it damage scales or well, it doesn't scale. It just how many shots I get per level
Yeah.
I use it for.
All right. And with that, Mighty Pheesh, when your turn ends, you go ahead and let's see if any temporary hit points are greater than what you had before.
Oh yes. Mustn't forget.
Yes, oh, did I get it here?
That is 16 temp HP.
I have exactly 16.
Did I forget to roll? Did I forget to roll temp HP for you?
I think so, yeah.
Oh,
Wait, for who?
for Etheria.
Oh, yeah. Go for it.
That'll be 13 temp HP.
Thank you.
My apologies. I'm an
Alright.
idiot.
You're fine, my dude.
And so, at the end of Pheesh's turn, the Leviathan is going to spend 2 more legendary actions to do another slam at Ascent.
Okay.
Rolling another 21. It is now depleted out of its 4 legendary actions.
Yeah, get fucked. Stupid Leviathan.
Go for Ascent.
Alright, baby. I'm gonna... I guess I just gotta heal myself again, huh? How are we looking on health, by the way?
I have half the. Oh wait, are you talking about like the Leviathan or your team?
Your team.
Team.
Oh, I have half my usual health.
Okay.
I mean, I'm only missing 30 and I still got 80 left, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm like in the 80s as well. I barely lost any.
Okay. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and make the big brain move. I'm gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Right.
And I'm gonna center it so that way everyone can get a little bit of this magic.
Yeah. This isn't too hard to aim, seeing as how everyone's already close enough.
Indeed. Everyone is going to get 18 temporary, or not temporary, actual HP.
Yep. You all heal 18 health.
And then, I don't think I have any other bonus actions that I can do at the moment. Yeah. So
Out of curiosity, how many bonus actions can you do?
I have my spiritual weapon, which I can't cast 2 spells. And then I have Steps of Night.
Okay.
Which
No, because I don't think I have any bonus actions because that would require me to have concentration, and I don't have like the necessary stuff to do concentration stuff.
understandable.
And so, that was your primary action or bonus action, Ascent?
That was my primary action, and I don't have any other bonus actions, so that's just my turn.
All right, 7 temporary hit points for you. Nice.
17.
17. Yes, you're right. Etheria.
Okay. So, oh boy, this is going to be very interesting. So I will get up to this thing.
Hold on, guys.
Get up in it.
Hold on.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Punch the crap out of it like it's a senator.
Exactly.
So I mentioned rules of nature once, and now we're going into revengeance memes.
Well, yes. This is now standing here. I do indeed realize this thing is just like me, but not really.
Exactly.
I'm not you. You are me.
All right, I'm back. Etheria, you were saying?
Yes, I will get up in its face.
Okay.
And I will try and punch. Actually, no, I will not punch it. I will try and hit it with my short sword. Does the short sword have disadvantage?
Short swords. Let me go and pull it up again. Short swords are among the weapons that do not have disadvantage.
Heck yeah. So I will hit you. I'll try and hit you. Come on, let's go. Here's the first attack. 16.
So, that is a miss.
Oh boy, and come on. 18. Does an 18 hit?
Yes, because a 17 has hit before.
Okay, so I will roll the damn damage for that.
Yep.
And then can I use one key point to use stunning strike on him?
Sure. Con save.
Yes, con save DC 14.
It rolled a 19.
Just barely. Oh well. And bonus action. I'll do bonus action dodge since I'm right in front of him.
All right. I believe. Oh, sorry. Correction. You can't. You spent a. Oh no, sorry, my bad. I thought you spent a key point for flurry blows. Never mind. You're good. So you're dodging, right?
Yeah.
All right. As its turn comes up.
14 temporary HP. If you
Good.
have any less.
Etheria is gonna need that.
Yep. Thank you. Oh no.
Pheesh, Enoki, Etheria. The three of you see it again.
He's,
Another deck save.
Come on.
he's
It's
a
like,
little bit
please.
more
I just
than- a
want
bit
to
more than
fucking
typical
temporary hit points.
politician.
Oh no, gosh. She is not
I
having a
just
fun
wanna-
time.
That's what it hit it.
I get you.
That was so fucking
Ethereum,
close to a nat 22.
yeah. Ethereum starts to realize that the water is not her element.
Don't worry, guys.
just-
I'll spend my 3. I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna take the brunt of this damage.
All right. Hey, Etheria. So once again, you're the only person who takes half damage. So you take 21 points of damage.
21.
Yes. Everyone else?
Anyone?
42.
Wait, Zeno,
Oh,
I have 19.
Yeah, yes, you rolled a 19. That is not enough.
Oh fuck, really?
Yes.
Wait, how much damage was that?
42.
Okay, I'm back to
5, 10, 15,
Thank God we have
20,
temporary hit points.
25, 30, 35,
It was-
40.
Damn.
Clearly just trying to get you guys further and further away.
I just want to also do like a little flavor, as you can see as the fight's going on. Since Etheria is using like her key, you can see the stars on her body are like slowly fading.
Okay.
Alright. And so, it is with that. That would be it for the Leviathan's turn. Enoki, you're up.
I'm going to go to the restroom real quick.
Okay.
Be right back.
Actually, can I still Misty Step in the water?
You can indeed still miss a step in the water.
Can I just Misty Step 30 feet towards it?
Sure. I'm going to help you out with
It's
this.
a bonus action, so and I get one for free a
10,
day.
20, 30. And then would you like to use your remaining 20 feet of movement speed to get into the temporary hit point bubble?
Yeah.
10, 20. Oh, there you go. You're
Oh
back
my
in.
god, come on.
I know.
Okay. I still don't think I'm close enough for sickles, so longbow moment. Yeah. Pest. No. Pesto 11.
That was just your first shot. Both,
Pest 10.
both of your shots landing into the Leviathan, but getting dissolved as soon as they make it in there. Shh.
Wow.
I believe that's it for your turn.
Yeah.
Let me roll.
Oh,
let me
shit, I
let me
just
ro- let me
realized
roll on
whenever I
behalf
do-
of Ascent for your temporary hit points.
Whenever I do the dodge action, I have advantage on dex rolls. I didn't realize that. Next time I'll do it.
Can I get my temporary hit points? Shaking and crying.
All right, you get 16 temporary hit points.
Yay.
Nice.
All right, and Pheesh.
Mm.
Is it another Ray of Frost, or are you thinking like, fuck this, I just want to hit?
Listen, I trust like thirds to work,
All right, let's see this.
but I just can't bring myself to do it.
Go. Just do it. Rip the band-aid off.
I don't want another dud for a round. I haven't done anything.
Here. You have a plus 10. So I'll let you know now. You have greater than a 50-50 chance of hitting. You just have been flipping the wrong side of the coin. Hey, there we go. A successful hit. Give me the damage.
There we go.
Oh my god.
Doesn't have like a.
Still better. It is
Is that-
still. What's up?
Is that the one that slows it down or like reduce, or does
It has to take a significant amount of cold damage for that to happen.
No, I mean like either rare frost or cold of them has like a secondary effect when it hits.
Right. Oh, Ray of Frost. I think it slows it down by 10 feet still, right?
I don't know. Hold on.
Yeah. Go ahead and click on it.
It takes 1d6 of cold damage, and the speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of the next turn. Yeah.
There we go.
So
Slowing
it's
down just a
it
little bit.
now has the reduced movement speed until the next turn.
All right. And so, until the next turn, it has 10 less movement speed. All right. Pheesh, since that was it for your turn, we would be moving on over to Ascent. Let me roll your. No, sorry. Do you want to still move in 20 feet closer? Albeit at a different angle that doesn't get you blasted away with the others.
Yeah, get me as close as I can to the circle.
10, 20. All right.
Oh, okay, so it's not enough, but hey, at least
Yeah.
at a good speed or at a good distance.
Exactly. We are going to be right back. While we're waiting for Ascent, this is actually now around the time that we would usually take the intermission. So we'll be right back. I'm going to go ahead and make sure my kid and my pets are good for bed.
Oh heck, I just got back too. God dang.
Damn.
Bruh.
I know. Don't worry. When we come back, it's going to be your turn. Okay, Ascent?
Okay,
Yeah.
sounds good.
Yeah, and Zeno gave our allies temporary hit points, so they're good.
I'm gonna be right back and go grab a snack.
Heck yeah. Yeah, good job, everyone. We're just getting pushed away every time. This thing really doesn't like us. Just like, ugh.
I mean, yeah, it is. It really does not like me for sure.
Yeah.
Keep getting bounced and around. Bop.
Yes, good. We got this, I believe in.
I hope
We got this. We got this.
I'm back.
We'll go back. I like to imagine because this thing is here because since we dealt with like the gods, I would say specific since both of them were around at the same time, your magic kind of disrupted the area. So we could inadvertently awaken this man.
probably.
was like, oh. But yes, but no, I sent because I was asking Xena the other day. Since Tuesday, I watched their game, and I swear to God, at this point, Twilight, like if Pantheons went to one way, like the Twilight domain is actually getting high up in the Pantheon because Twilight literally brought a player back from the dead with divine intervention, and I'm just like, bruh.
Oh my god.
That's pretty good. I'm thinking about asking my homeboy Forty if he's down to slap some snakes, you know?
I mean, at this point, I feel like we'd probably just want to ask him, like, hey, yo, can we get out the ocean, please?
Can you just kind of like scoop us up in your big almighty hand and drop us on the shore? That'd be great.
Where we drop and go, we just Fortnite fall out of the sky. He gives us our own special gliders and everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
That'd be pretty cool. Everyone gets their own custom gliders. I can imagine Enoki has like a big like mushroom that they sail on.
Yeah.
Pheesh's one is just his like hood, but it's all puffed up.
What do you mean puffed up?
Like you know, like how they have like those characters with hoods, and then they just pull it up in cartoon and gets all big. That's what yours is.
Oh my god.
You'd have to give me an example because it's hard for me to imagine that.
Okay, I'm trying to think of an example for this, but it's really hard to think of. Why not? I can imagine it, but it's hard to like kind of find one on the top of my head. Of course, Ascent doesn't even really need it because he has his little. Actually, no, he could have like an even better version of his Monarch wings as his glider. That'd be pretty cool. And then mine can just be like me, like sailing on the stars.
Let's see. How's that gonna actually end up working? I need to check.
Well, that would have been pretty. And now I'm thinking, well, how interesting would it have been if you were there when the gods were there, and then you did divine intervention, and then like your god shows up, and it's just like, because technically all the other gods are the children of the original god, so it would have just been like, it would be like a kid seeing their parents after moving out for so long.
Oh yeah, that's right. You probably don't know what the beat of destruction is. Do you by chance know what an orb of destruction is?
I no.
Sphere of annihilation.
Oh yeah, it's a spear of annihilation. Basically,
Oh,
it's like a, it's like an orb that like destroys everything that it touches. Basically,
It's
I
a
was
mini
gifted
version.
a even smaller version of it called the beta destruction. Basically,
Yes.
Okay.
Also, fun fact: don't put it in a bag of holding or anywhere near the bag of holding because it can end up disastrous.
It just
Understandable.
it just floats around me like I have a little moon that flies around me.
And the
Okay.
wild magic users have the opposite of that, which basically causes wild magic, and they
They
can
have a
pass it between each other.
they have a little putty thing that they can toss between each other.
Understandable.
It's very interesting.
So
But yes,
I may or may not end up dying in this fight. By the way, I don't know
how
how likely it is, but if I do end up dying, I do have a paladin in the works.
nice. I would say, even if that's the case, at least try your divine interventions once, Mike. I definitely
Oh,
want to see what full, because you went all out for the snail race, but I want to see how all out you go in a fight when you truly have the power of God on your side.
I'm not gonna just let myself lie down to die. Like I like Ascent.
Yeah,
Like,
he's pretty.
I
Ascent's basically been the rock since the beginning.
I finally got my specialized. Like I built this character around having glowing eyes of magic, and I finally got that. I'm not just gonna let it go.
They don't
Exactly. So
have
I
my
understand.
brand. I have special eyes.
I
Exactly.
feel like it's gonna feel like whenever a cleric does a divine intervention, I just remember that one thing from Undertale where it's like you scream for help, but nobody came.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, wow, and if you do die this session, Naulei is gonna be the only person from the original group left. Oh no,
Yeah.
Oh my god.
she's she's literally gonna. I mean, Jackel's alive. She's just like in another place, but like still, it's like she's literally seen like a good chunk of her party members either leave or just straight up die. That's gonna be a good thing to come back to. It's like, oh, welcome back, Jasmine. It's like I said, I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Yeah, gonna have an Iron Giant moment. Guy's gonna
Oh my
close his
god.
eyes as he destroys the Leviathan, and they both die. I would say even though Etheria doesn't really know you, I feel like she still likes you mainly for the fact of your association with Twilight, and since she's kind of like a being kind of connected to the Twilight. Yeah, because that's why I said like whenever she uses her power, since she got her celestial part from her mom, like she's kind of drawing like her own inner power. So that's why the stars on her body kind of like slowly disappear the more of her own ki that she uses.
Damn.
It's
When
pretty
does she
sick though.
access Kaioken?
I mean, I have a little special thing. Like, if she actually reaches zero ki, which it looks like it's going to be very soon.
Actually, wait,
It's like
is Kaioken even a possibility in or not Magic, D&D?
It depends on what you say. I'd say the closest thing to a Kaioken probably would be haste. Like, that's the closest thing I'm thinking, because it does also have the downside of like you kind of get to double everything, but at the same time, like once it's over, you basically like if it ends too quickly or you just finish it, you still get the lethargy thing that makes you skip a turn. So I'd say haste is that.
Interesting,
So
interesting.
yeah, so technically every time Enoki does haste, they're technically doing Kaioken.
Nice.
Kaioken times 4.
Whenever Enoki does Kaioken, their light shines even brighter under
Oh, what-
Mushroom's head.
If that's the case, then what's the equivalent of a spirit bomb?
What I've been
Oh my
doing,
god.
I've
It's
literally
not big enough. We need it to last like 3 rounds, and then you just drop like the sun on somebody.
I mean,
Yeah, no, it's gonna charge up for like the entire fucking campaign.
Don't
oh
worry,
God.
Goku made it last like 3 episodes, and then he drops it on Frieza.
Yeah, at that point, I need the entire party just to use everything they have just to protect me for 3 rounds.
What do you think the Frieza arc was for?
It's like, yes, I finally defeated him, guys. I look around, y'all are just in Yamcha poses.
Oh my god, I
Dead
have to
on
submit
everything.
my homework.
Oh no, better do that.
It just turned midnight for me. You gotta be kidding me.
Oh no.
No.
Oh my god.
Homework is 1 minute late.
You have failed your class because you didn't turn in
It's
your
fine.
homework the nanosecond it was due.
Oh my
I
god.
hate when teachers do
Wait.
that, man. It's like you forget and it's like 1 minute late and it's like no exceptions.
I mean, to be honest, I did fall asleep before this session, so I'm actually like full of a lot of energy, but I probably need to like go back to bed because I have work tomorrow.
It's due on the 31st. I'm saved. Because it was like something that I'd like submit weekly, and I keep thinking it's like due for the last class of the week, but it's not, so I'm good.
Make sure you don't forget, otherwise we'll spam you and D&D General will be like, you send in the homework? You send in the homework?
Hey,
I'm
yo,
taking
homework
pictures
hours?
of it now.
Oh shit, my phone's about to die.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
I'm on my PC. I don't need to worry about that. It's just I was looking up some stuff.
I'm looking at me.
Some stuff.
I'm on Twitter.
Wow.
Nice.
God, Twitter actually like stepped up its shit posts. Maybe I'm actually either following people that actually have good shit posts or there's actually good quality control, but I doubt it.
It's-
Oh my
you're
god, you
following
should
a
follow
couple
my
of
art
really good-
Twitter even though it's dead.
Yeah.
The only
Our Twitter
Twitter
is
that
the
I
only
use
time
is
I know what's following.
exclusively horny, so
Hey,
Yeah,
there we
no,
go.
that's my art account is just NSFW art, unfortunately.
To be
what do you mean,
perfectly honest,
unfortunately? DM me your Twitter handle and I'm literally opening my Twitter right
I will
now.
look. I will steal your Twitter just to look through your bookmarks.
I have returned.
Welcome back. We were totally talking about very wholesome family content.
No, it's fine.
I just put it in D&D General. I don't
That's
think
what
I've
we're
posted
talking
on it in a hot second, but I could probably post the quote-unquote anatomy studies that I did.
about.
I
Nice.
mean, do you draw?
Yeah.
Okay. I wouldn't blame you for doing that if you draw. Unless, like, you're researching it for other reasons,
Quote-unquote.
in which case I might have to call a case for that.
Nah, I just drew a bunch of tits in my sketchbook, I'll be honest.
Hell yeah. Alright. But let's go ahead and Ascent. You're back up.
I didn't take any damage while I was using the restroom, correct?
That is correct. I was waiting for you to be here for you to take the big damage.
Oh, of course, of course. I just wanted to double check and make sure. Well, I really want to use a spell to attack, but I feel like the moment I do that is when it's gonna high roll some damage. So I'm gonna roll an attack spell real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and cast. I'm gonna cast a 4th level inflict wound. Because I am close enough to touch this thing, right? Or at
Yeah.
least try to reach at its face.
Yeah.
Okay. Coming out with the inflict wounds. That's a 69. So sad.
Yeah, that's not going to be a hit.
It's right on the edge there too. Yeah, that'll be my turn then. I'm
Okay.
not even gonna bother rolling temp HP because I'm at max.
Well, are you already at max?
Yes.
Alright, well, here comes the slam attack.
Yep.
27.
27 hits.
First, what would have been 17 is brought to 15.
Mm-hmm.
Plus an additional 5, 20 points of damage overall.
20 points of damage. All
Yep.
right.
And Etheria, you're up.
After seeing My
Fine.
ally trying his best to. Oh,
No, sorry, I barely heard that. Go ahead and try again.
okay, sorry. There we go. How about now?
Much better.
Okay, sorry, my coat. So yeah, so after that, seeing her ally trying to hit, she will take the chance to try and hit in his stead. So
Alright.
let's see.
10, 15, 20,
I will do
25.
the short sword again.
Oh, wait. I had to move you back in. So that's 20. This is just what you were able to do with 25 feet of your movement to get right here.
Oh, get right. All right, because they hit me last.
Yeah. Would you like to use a bonus action and dash?
Yes, my step
Right.
of the wind, please.
Cutting through the water.
There we go. And then I will use short sword. Okay, 26. That's 10 damage. And another attack. Ooh, okay.
Nice,
On
24.
high. And now I would like to use.
Fucking shiv him.
Yes, I would like to use. Am I allowed to use stunning strike on both of those attacks or no?
Yep.
Okay, I'll use stunning strike on both, and he has to make 2 Constitution saving throws. Come on, roll Lord and a 14.
2 25s.
Gosh darn it! Well, with that, I am done.
And on top of this, hold on.
Oh, I need to roll 10. 16 if you have less than.
Alright.
Yeah, I need it. Thank
Hey,
you.
Etheria. Your 2 strikes together took it from marred to bashed.
Okay.
Yo.
We're at the end of the round. You get Pheesh. It's saying something else this time. Oh, pain. Make it stop.
Whine like that and we'll kill you faster, don't worry.
Savage.
What? It's not
So-
like you guys can understand it.
So it hears the insult that you're doing to it. And it is going to use its movement to go straight towards you.
Understandable.
You got it, man.
I'll just fade from existence, don't worry about it.
Yeah, put it close enough to me so I can get it on my turn.
You know what, Enoki, you're right. I'm kidding now.
Oh my god.
Wait, like, I don't know if you guys ever do this, but like whenever like I'm messing around with like my mouse, I always just like sway in a cartoonish way to like toy with it, and I just realized the way that you moved the Leviathan was just kind of cartoony because you just slid it over.
Yeah.
It didn't even take a second.
Hey, Pheesh, how much health do you have?
30.
Okay,
I'm probably
perfect.
gonna get down if
I believe
if it hits
a
hard enough.
21 and a 25 hit you.
21.
21 and 25, not damage. This is to hit. So you're AC.
My AC is 16.
All right, perfect. So the first attack did 26 points of damage in a single hit as you were slammed down, and its tail that struck you immediately after followed that up with 25 more points of damage, knocking you back up.
Yeah, now I have to do saving throws.
Right.
Or
Yeah,
death
when
saves.
your turn comes up, you'll have to do death saves. And on top of this, you guys can see the bubbling resurging, so it looks like it'll have it back up for its following turn. It bellows out in pain. Pheesh, the last thing you hear is, "Just make the pain stop." And you are gonna have to make death saving throws on your following turns. Enoki, it's your turn.
Okay, do you want to be healed or do you want to be healed after the big bubble thingy?
I mean,
That's
if
the-
it does a big bubble attack, then it's not gonna be at Pheesh. It'll be at the rest of the party to try to push us away.
True. Either way, I still want to attack it because this is like the one chance I get. Hey, planar warrior moment. Are you, are you fucking kidding me? Never mind. So, you're rolling at 1.
You think you know pain, Mr. Leviathan? We have rolled a total of 2 nat ones.
Anyone, anyone help me out? Oh.
You want to do your second attack?
Oh, I still got another one. Okay, are you? I got a 19 and a fucking 20.
I
Again,
did
that's
see
my
that.
second nat 20.
I did see that. So go ahead and give me the damage.
I'm like so mad. Can't roll a Constitution save.
Of course. How does the 28 feel?
Yeah, no. Dies.
So, with that, Pheesh, please make us your first death save.
Do I roll a d20?
Yeah. A flat d20. Single digits fail, the double digits succeed. You need 3 fails and you die.
3 succeeds.
I failed.
Alright, that is 1 failure out of 3.
Don't worry, brother. I'm gonna be healing you.
Ascent, you're up.
Hey, look at that. It's my turn. Do I need to... No. Enoki's at my 10 HP. Let's... You are 50 feet away from me, my brother.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to swim 10 feet closer to Pheesh, who is currently dying. And I'm going to send a 3rd level healing word his way.
Alright, a 3rd level healing word is coming towards Pheesh.
For 13 HP restored.
Pheesh, you heal 13 hit points.
Guess who's no longer having to roll death saves, baby? Special for you. And then for my action, I'm gonna go ahead and use Sacred Flame. So I need a dexterity save.
It rolled a 12.
Alright, so it takes...
Wait, does it fail?
Yes, it done.
Yes.
Okay.
It don't fail.
If I'm doing death saves, do I still get to use my portents?
Yes, portent.
No.
So, sorry, hold on, Pheesh. Okay. Remember, you were healed 13 hit points, so you're no longer making death saves.
Oh,
Yes.
I wasn't paying attention to that. Sorry.
You're good.
How much was it?
13.
Yes.
All right, and what happens on the failed dex?
On the failed dex, it takes 3d8 radiant damage, which I'm gonna roll in a second. Okay, I was just making sure there wasn't any others. Oh, you're kidding me! Literal max damage.
That's fucking good.
That's
Oh my
wild.
God.
I have never seen that before.
Pheesh, you keep hearing it. Make the pain stop.
Oh gosh.
Are you trying
Should
to
we
tell me I
maybe
should
not be
try to...
trying to kill this thing?
If I go to try to heal this thing, is that gonna change anything? I wonder. And then that'll be my turn.
All right. So
Here's my temp HP.
at the end of your turn, it blasts because of the max damage. Enoki and Ascent both have to make this save for Dex.
You got it, bro. That's a 16. I think that's a fail.
Yes, it is.
Pain.
Here comes the full brunt of... Ooh, this is a high roll. 54 points of bludgeoning.
Wait,
How much was that?
1?
Zeno, I need to ask.
What's up?
Is it attacks d20s?
No, so what this is specifically doing, it's more of a think of it like a breath attack. There is no attack roll it makes. This is a saving throw. It inflicts on other people.
Okay, because that sounds like something important I should know.
No, you're right. That's something important.
How much damage did you say?
54.
54?
Yes.
Alright, I think I'm down actually.
Oh
Yeah.
no. And our sanctuary's gone.
Yep. You still have the temporary HP, but my sanctuary is gone.
All right. And so, Enoki, how are you doing as well? Are you also down?
I got 22 hit points left.
All right.
I
So,
will be right back. Once
your guys' shielding healer is down, and we are now at Etheria.
Was I supposed to do a dex save? Sorry?
No, you were actually not within the width.
Okay.
The pain is real right now.
I was a turn late, but I was pretty accurate, you know. As soon as I decided to not heal myself, it starts rolling big.
Right. All right, Etheria, what's up?
Okay, so. Oh, this is not fun at all. Let's see how close I can get to this man.
To the creature?
Yes.
10, 20, 25.
You got it. Kid. Yeah. Okay, with the last of my key, I will bump this up to 2, so I think that's a 6d6 instead of the 8d6. So I will do 6d6 worth of this searing thing.
All right.
That's 22.
Hold on,
And
wait.
if he fails,
What type of save?
the Constitution.
Thank you. Rolling a 20 total, they take 11.
Gosh dang. And with that, if anyone that's still conscious can see Etheria, you'll see that all of her stars are completely out, and she's just like
Oh.
a dark blue mixed with black.
Oh, you're out of key points.
Yes,
Oh, shit.
and the creature can see it, but I don't think our allies can. Is that her white eyes will go from completely white to like black?
All right. So, at the end of the round, once again, Pheesh, you hear it speak, you hear it writhe in pain again. Someone help! As it goes to strike, Etheria twice.
Oh boy.
28,
Oh, that hits.
followed by a
indeed.
30.
Both are just that hurt.
The slam alone did 23 points damage,
Oh gosh.
and the tail did 24 points damage.
Is it 20?
24 plus the 23.
Oh boy.
So you've taken 47.
40 out of 91. Not bad.
All right. Enoki, you're up.
Okay, well, I need to heal our cleric.
All right. 10, 20.
Okay, I'm gonna use a 3rd level cure wounds. Okay, that's 15 plus.
I believe it adds the +1 whenever you roll the cure wounds.
Yeah. So it are
I'm actually
so the 15 is the grand total. Oh, you get an extra d4.
Oh, you have an extra d4. Okay, never mind then.
And that's 3 more.
All right.
So 18. I'll take it.
All right, Ascent, you're at 18 hit points. You're like, oh man. You thought you saw a watery grave ahead of you.
Yeah.
And that was Cure Wounds, Enoki. I don't believe you have any bonus actions to use at the moment, right?
I can't use any more spells. So
Yeah. All right. Pheesh, you're up. What do you do?
Sorry. Just for my own sake. The 6th level magic missile.
Oh, okay. You fire more darts into it. This is 8 attack, 8 damage rolls in total.
Okay. 1, 2,
something's telling me that we might not want to be killing.
3, 4, 5.
Nice. So you have 3 more to go.
The pop-ups are getting in the way of my roll.
It's okay.
6,
You can close it. There's also like a drop down.
7.
If you're on mobile, if you tap
8.
them, they go away.
Is that all 8?
Yes, that is. And that is enough to take this thing from the bash to the ruined condition.
Oh, it's almost done.
The thing is that I don't have any actual moves that, or actual spells that like do any significant frost damage, so it's a shame that we can't use its one weakness.
It happens.
Alright, Ascent, you're up. Pheesh, since you've taken it to the ruined condition, you hear this. Just kill me.
So it wants to die. Got it.
Oh, okay. Well, why is it trying to kill us? We're trying to kill it.
Well,
Wow.
And it wants to die.
It's, I guess it's because it's a elemental. I can't answer this. Anyway, rattle 'em, boys.
Alright. I. This is kind of hard, isn't it? My Twilight Sanctuary was a 30-foot radius, right?
Your Twilight Sanctuary was a 30-foot radius.
Could you pull that up so I can see how big the circle is itself? And then can it move separate from me?
Where would you like it moved to?
I want to see in between, trying to encompass as many people as possible. Ooh, I cannot. Okay, there's no way I'd be able to hit Pheesh with this then, huh? That's unlucky. Because I want to mask your wounds again, but I just can't hit Pheesh. There's no way. I'll go ahead and swim 10 feet closer to the Leviathan, so it's, a little bit less of a stretch to try and get everyone.
Oh, I actually, well, okay, obviously Magic Missile wouldn't have missed, but if I used a different spell, I would have had to, like, move away from it so that I could have pulled it off.
That is correct. Magic Missile, no matter what, will hit.
So I'm not gonna do my Twilight Sanctuary. It's just a waste of action economy, in my opinion. But I will move 10 feet closer and do a Mass Cure Wounds that hits me, Etheria, and Enoki.
Thank
Alright.
God.
And I'm going to cast this at the highest level that I have, 6th.
Alright.
So, Prage. That was as low of a roll, like, golly.
It's not that low of a roll. You got 4, 3, 3, 1. It's not 2s.
It is not 2s, that is correct. It still feels bad. Everyone except for Pheesh gains 15 HP.
Nice.
Alright. That's it for your turn.
That is it for my turn.
At the end of your turn, I need Etheria, Enoki, and Ascent to all make dex saves.
Guess who's going down again, baby?
I think I might go down.
I rolled a 12.
Etheria?
Hey, can I
Save
just
that
like
save.
Etheria plane
I know.
and
Oh,
not
yeah.
take damage?
No, that would have to be on your turn.
27.
Etheria succeeds, taking no damage.
Finally. Oh, yes.
Understandable.
45 points of damage to Enoki and Ascent.
40. I'm
How
down
much?
again.
49. Oh, sorry, 45.
I'm down too.
Oh,
I'm down.
no. This is just like the Mr. Incredibles meme. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo.
Yeah.
Do, 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 do.
You guys just see the torrent of water blast Ascent and Enoki's bodies to be floating in the direction of the current waves. As the creature, after blasting him away, you see it still scream upward in pain, like it's just in a complete agony. Etheria, you're up.
I don't like this one bit. You bad boys and girls. Everyone
Do
in
you ever
between.
feel like a plastic bag drifting through the
Look.
wind?
Oh my god.
Oh,
If I knew the rest of the lyrics, I would have followed up with that.
This is pain.
Actually, this is off topic, but funny thing is, there's a version of that song where every lyric is replaced with plastic bag.
Nice.
Mhm. Yes. Oh wait, can I get a little closer to it, Zena, and then?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Okay, the first attack to miss. No, remember.
Because baby,
yes.
you're a plastic bag.
Nice.
19. There we go.
Successful hit.
Okay, and that is all I can do because I have no more key points.
Right, it's still ruined. Its turn comes up. Etheria, how much health are you sitting at right now?
I am at 63.
Okay, perfect. You can take what's about to come to your way.
Oh,
20,
no.
25, and 33 to hit.
Of course they hit.
The first strike does 25 points damage,
Oh, mother of mercy.
and the second strike does 28 points damage.
That's even worse. That's 10 health.
Yep, you have 10 health left. And once again, it just screams in pain.
Damn, I didn't realize. Dying in the ocean, alone and afraid.
I mean, it asked to die. I don't think taking that away from him is like the best option right now.
Well, it's not like we're trying to give him mercy, and he's just like,
I don't know.
nah.
Here, when did it start asking to die?
True.
When it was
on death's door.
After you guys have been severely beating it down, despite the fact that it triggered the fight.
I don't know.
All right, Enoki.
Yeah.
Oh
Well-
yeah.
Death save.
Death save.
baby.
Can I not roll shitty for once?
You just
I
gotta
got
do.
18.
Nice, that's one success.
Hey, that's a success. Baby.
All right, Pheesh, what's your call? It's your turn. At this point, you can see that Etheria is out of their own resources. Enoki and Ascent are down. The only person who has any resources available who can use them to damage this thing is you. And even then, this thing is while ruined, it doesn't look like it's gonna be dropping anytime soon.
A 5th level magic missile.
Oh, okay.
Fuck, fish. We're gonna die.
It proned me. I want to try my absolute best.
Fish.
Okay.
Okay.
So is it 7?
Yeah, it's 7 when you're doing 5th level.
Oh,
Alright.
he does not sound happy.
No, it's not. Oh yeah, go for it.
Probably almost dead too.
How many was that?
I count 6.
6. Okay, one more. All right.
All right. It looks like that was all with all the damage you do, it's still ruined, still writhing in pain for some
Actually,
strange
wait.
reason beyond what you guys have been doing.
Can I make a perception check
On what?
on the Leviathan?
Yes. You may look around the water and perceive at its body.
Actually, I don't know what I could do to like.
Just roll a perception, Pheesh.
Okay, fine.
It's okay.
17.
All right. Looking around and following the trail of the currents of the water, you see that deep dark down, what others couldn't see. But hold on. And so, what others couldn't see, but you can see, Pheesh, though a little hard. It looks like where this creature's body is currently dipped down the lowest appears to be a part of the water that looks tainted in a dark blue.
Dark blue.
Like like what's like an unnatural blue. Whatever that is, it's like a spot of corruption on this creature.
Oh, I've just been wailing on it, but it's actually like thriving in pain already.
Yes.
So you're saying that this thing wasn't at full HP when you started?
Yeah.
Well, either it dies or we actually figure something out.
You figure
Figure
something
something out.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right.
That's right.
Technically, you're the only person close enough to get to it because my speed is half.
Well, you still swim faster than Pheesh because you swim at 25. Fish swims at 20.
Oh, okay. Never
By
mind.
chance is, well, actually,
Is there a way you can tell that to me at all?
I was gonna ask if I could move towards the corruption, but the problem is that like that's kind of like hard to like physically put down.
Well, you can relay information. I believe Etheria also has dark vision. No?
No, I do not.
No, I have dark vision.
Okay. I was gonna say like if you want to relay that to the faster member. But seeing as how you're the only person who could see this, you may start swimming down towards it.
All right. Azur, I'm gonna have to take a second. There's something important that I just realized.
And so, Etheria, you see Pheesh leave your line of sight as they swim beyond your vision range. And Pheesh, you see that despite the fact that you should have provoked an opportunity from the Leviathan, it doesn't swing at you. It can tell that you're swimming towards something that it's in need of. It's been in need of. And you know, for the sake of roleplay, don't worry, Enoki and Ascent. This is fucking. Thanks for finally.
Okay.
Yeah. So Pheesh, you swim down, and finally reach the spot of corruption. In the center of this lies what looks like almost pure, almost purely black. Like I'm talking like okay, I'm trying to remember this. There's I'm trying to remember the name of a different company because I know the other one that I don't like supporting is Vanta Black, or it's like really dark. You know what I'm saying?
Vanta Black?
Yeah, you know what the term, you know what I'm referring to, right?
Probably not by name.
Vanta Black, it's like the blackest black to ever black.
Oh, the one that like sucks out all color, like all light
Yes.
when it like reflects off of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting in D&D image.
Yeah. Okay.
Like this,
Yeah.
this is what it looks like painted on that gold sculpture head.
Yeah. That's the same image I'm looking at.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know this, but I didn't know it by name.
Yes. Also, hey, Grumpy Dungeon Masters, welcome on board. They are currently helping a Leviathan who has a spot of corruption on its body.
Helping. We've been trying
Yes.
to kill it, and
Helping.
we finally realized what's
Yeah.
been going on.
Finally, this far into the fight, when two people are making death saves, the monk's at a key point, and the wizard's been spending spell slots. So they're like, wait a minute. Oh, it's in pain. And so, you see what is something that is made of a type of like crudely shaped gemstone that is so black it looks like it's made of Vanta black.
Okay. Hmm. Um.
That's
Okay.
why I don't
So
play
it's
sword
it's like a gem that's okay. It's a piece of corruption, right? Or is it just like a gem that's corrupting?
It looks like the gem is the cause of the corruption.
Okay. Um. There are two options, so I'll just go with the easiest one. I'll mage hand and see if I can grab it.
Right, using your mage hand. Luckily enough, while in the water, it doesn't look like it looks like your mage hand has a little bit of leverage as you try to pry the gem out of the Leviathan's body of the torrent of water. Please make an intelligence check. So just roll your intelligence modifier to see if your mage hand is strong enough to pull out of the current.
So just my
just
stat.
the modifier, just the stat.
A 20.
All right. A dirty 20. You managed to pry the gem purely out of the Leviathan's body, and the Leviathan no longer writhes in pain.
Okay, but then we've also been trying to kick the shit out of it for the past, what, like, minute and a half?
Yeah. And so it just finally, finally, with the gem taken out, it no longer gives off a vocal noise, like something that's referred to it, like you could reference as a language, as it finally just uses the water to gush past and gush into Ascent and Enoki, giving them both 1 hit point. And then once it does that, it then spirals on downward further and further into the depths.
So I just have 1 HP now?
Yeah, both you and Enoki have 1 hit point.
Oh, by the way, just a bit of flavoring. My mage hands are always Mickey Mouse hands.
Nice.
Big gloved hands.
And so, with that, the Leviathan is gone, and you yourself have a purely black gem.
I swear, Pheesh out here being a mage of darkness, gonna be a dark magician soon.
The power, but no. I have bigger things to do. I'd say fish to fry, but that'd be racist.
I would have said self-cannibalizing, but okay.
Oh. So now we're just in the middle of the ocean with a freaking black gem held by Pheesh.
Is it possible to put it in my inventory, or is it not safe to do so?
That's up to you to decide.
I'll
The bag of
still
hope.
have it in my mage hand. The thing is that if it's corruption based, then I don't want to touch it physically.
Why not put it into your little orb of annihilation?
It would destroy it immediately.
Exactly.
An orb
Just...
of annihilation isn't a bag of holding.
Well, no, I'm saying as the player, like, you see corruption, you have the ability to destroy it at will. But I'm not gonna tell you to do that.
I mean, I don't have any use for it.
True, but yes. Besides that, what do we do now, team?
I guess to get everyone healthy and then just dip out.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Pheesh, could you please roll me the final d20?
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I am changing that to a 2.
Nice. You're like,
I
fuck
do not
this.
want anything.
I don't want any encounters. Get this out of
No.
here. All right, so
He's
let me get this for you guys.
I first saw some bullshit and I needed to change that.
this man was like, "We're taking a left at Albuquerque." He was like, "I foresaw bullshit," and I said, "Hell no."
That's what I just said.
Fish is amazing. I love all my party members. Oh god, like that. Just want to touch the land again.
So wait, technically speaking, Ascent is not prone anymore, right?
No. We,
Ascent, please heal us. We're all just like very dead.
bold of you to assume I have a lot of that. I have that much healing, my guy.
Bruh.
I have a Lehman's tiny hut and can take a long rest as soon as we get to shore. But that is about as good as I can promise you right now.
Yeah. Also, out of character, I'm just gonna recommend this if you can. If you think you'd be a good in character pub, you can think of it. Whenever we use divine intervention besides a fight, let's try and use it as a way to just like try and do a form of fast travel. Just be like, hey yo God, can we get here?
I mean, I picked up Word of Recall, which teleports us to a designated sanctuary. The only caveat is that it has to be some kind of like a temple or something that
Yeah.
Fortitude associates with strongly.
Oh no, yeah, that's fine, and I understand what you mean. I'm just saying more for the case of like, Word of Recall is great if we need to again get back somewhere. I'm referring to more like if we need to get somewhere, like moving forward. It's just like we can, of course, take a journey there, but it's like if we can and we can take the chance of, hey, God, can you just make us go there?
Yeah, very true.
It's like in those MMORPGs when they have like the fast travel teleports in major cities.
Right. And so, when you guys finally are nearing the end of the day, oh, actually, let me get you guys the thing.
Yes, no more water combat.
Here, you guys finally find yourselves at a beach, coming up on shore.
I do the land dues for Road to El Dorado.
Oh, you're like kissing the ground. Oh, land.
Yes.
Yeah. Etheria was just
Come on,
like,
Ascent, you're gonna get sand inside your chassis.
You know what?
Is it
I have a reference for that too, bitch. You want to keep talking? Let's go. I got it.
Listen, there are a lot of people I don't fuck with. You're not one of them.
Is it like nighttime right now? Zena? Oh,
Does that
Yes,
help
it
answer your
is.
question?
yes. Yeah, it is night. Etheria will just lay on her back and look up in the sky and just be like, "Ah, yes. Finally, I can see the stars again."
Wonderful.
And so, here you all are. After spending some time to gather some wood and get a nice camp going, you guys find yourselves on the shore of the land of Tukshar.
Very delicious.
You
I
all-
very strongly agree.
You all want get up on closer to the fire to get warm.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Anyway. Anyway, what do I do with
Nice.
this black gem?
your guess is as good as mine. I keep
We all
using-
do like intelligence
Can't
checks
you
to
use
try
it
and
as
think
a-
what it is.
Yeah, can I do like an Arcana or a history or something?
Sure. Anyone who's trying to perceive more about the gem can make an Arcana check.
I'll do an Arcana as well.
I will give Ascent advantage with the help action.
27.
Well, Pheesh rolls better than anything that I could, so
It's because I'm very, very smart.
Yes. So,
I could have told you that.
Pheesh,
So,
whatever this is is fairly obvious, but it is something that is meant for evil hands. It's something that's like just extrudes like a dark aura that you feel like if you came in physical contact with it, it could potentially kill you. Whereas like the Leviathan to it was like writhing pain. However, though,
Well, I already have a cursed pair of scissors I need to deal with. I don't know
whatever this is though, how at the same time, for how tainted in darkness it is, you feel like it's a catalyst. Like this thing could be like a power source.
Arcane railgun. I'm kidding. I can't craft something like that. Only question is a catalyst for what?
You don't know.
Etheria would look at you and be like, well, whatever it is, I do not like it. And she will look at your little bead of annihilation. I believe you must use what the anti-magic god gave you and use that to destroy it. It shouldn't be in the hands of anyone else.
Yeah, plus none of us can really use it. Whether or not it'll be important to have or not, it's a lot better to destroy it than actually hold on to it.
Indeed.
I'll just use the bead of annihilation to destroy the gem.
Sure. You get the bead closer and closer to the gem, only to notice something off. You actually are hearing a faint humming as the bead gets closer, and the humming gets louder.
They're resonating.
And finally,
This will become stronger.
the bead comes in contact with the gem, only to see one thing. It actually causes the gem to go flying rather than immediately erasing it.
Oh no.
Wait, actually it eats through everything around it, so we'll all have to duck and cover.
No. So the bead, like you send the bead into the gem. It's the gem itself is what was sent flying. Also, thank you so much, Uber Geek Media, for the raid. Right now, our players are dealing with a black gem.
If I can try something real quick.
Sure, hold on. I am right now stating that is where you see it get flown off into Pheesh.
Oh my god.
Can I still mage hand it from that far away?
You would have to get within 30 feet of it to mage hand it.
I'll step out of the fire to go grab it.
Sure, you're like, oh fuck. You go running after it and use your mage hand to pull it back on closer.
Well, that didn't work.
Oh boy, that was interesting. Etheria just says with a very perplexed look on her face. And just like, is it also anti-magic?
Well, whatever it is, at least it didn't burn a hole through space and time.
True. Oh yes, also to the party members that were knocked out, you see the whole thing with Etheria, her being like completely black. Like she's just like no lights on her.
I was going to ask if I could put this in a bag of holding, but then that would be doing that out of fuck, I forgot Roger's actual name.
Oh, out of Rodney.
Yeah. Rodney has the bag of holding. If anything can hold it, I'd probably trust that to hold the gem.
What are you thinking?
Because I don't have anything safe to contain it, so I'm just gonna mage hand it.
All right. Maintaining hold with its mage hand. What are your guys' thoughts on this thing?
I just realized I was muted the whole time.
Oh my
I have
god.
a bag of holding.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I believe I picked one up as well, but I don't want to drop that in with the light stuff.
I mean, aside from cursed items and now this, I'm pretty sure we're not above putting very, very destructive items in bags of holding.
Here.
Aside from
Here.
bags of holding. I'll put the the gem in Enoki's bag of holding.
All right. The gem seems to have no issue being placed into a bag of holding.
Interesting. Well, we can safely assume that he can stay nice and snug in there.
Mm-hmm.
Only problem is, who knows who might want to take it from us, or what it's a catalyst for.
Well, as long as we don't take it out in a public place, I feel like we should be fine.
Or show it to a lich. I don't know.
Yes. But
Right.
with that, she will turn to Ascent and be like, actually, very quickly, Mr. Ascent, was it? Could I get your assistance with something very quickly?
I'll just do what I can.
Could you give me the ability to see far into the night? The, eyes of night thing?
Yes, I can. I provide eyes of night.
Okay, and with that, she will also cast Levitate on herself, and when she does that, she can do it up to her movement. So
Okay.
she will so you see Etheria shoot up 50 feet in the air as she tries to survey the area.
All right. Shooting, flying up 30 feet into the air. Using the eyes of night granted by Ascent, you have a 300 feet range of dark vision. You look around.
50.
No. Ascent. Your eyes of night is 300 feet, right?
It is 300 feet.
No, but you said I go up 30.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said 30. Okay, so going up 50 feet. You use your eyes of night to survey the area. What you do notice is that while there's no signs of light or civilization anywhere for miles on end, it does look like something is actually within hikeable distance. Like, you guys could make it within the hour if you really wanted to before calling it for the night. It looks like there's a smoke coming from within the jungle.
Is it possible I can use Arcane Eye to see if I can get a better view of it?
Sure. Would you describe to me the range of Arcane Eye?
Hold on.
Wait. Yeah,
It's a.
as you said,
I forgot what level Arcane Eye is.
It's a fourth level.
It's a fourth level spell.
All right,
I was
let's
just
take a
gonna
look
say,
at this.
like, I was gonna say before you do that, it's like, there's a place within hiking distance we could probably go if we wanted to keep going. Plus, I see a fire not that far away from here.
They're
Hold on.
both
I'm
of which are
gonna-
at the same place.
It gets normal vision, dark vision from 30 feet.
Oh, and I also see the second part. There is no limit to how far the eye can move. So you can
Okay.
even not just send it out horizontal. You can send it like upward and you can send it like forward and diagonally upward. So you can like get a drone view.
I know that Assure won't be able to see it, but like I'll send it to where she is and then move it closer to where the smoke is that she's describing.
Sure. So taking your arcane eye and shooting it upward and getting it closer to the smoke. As you go further and further up, and getting a better angle of view downward, you are able to see that the smoke looks like it's coming from a campfire, and when your eye is looking around, you only see one lone individual. It's unless you position the eye closer. For now, the lone individual just looks like someone who is hunched towards their campfire with a stick poking inside of it. Clearly, whatever it is to tend to the fire.
Okay. So remember that campfire? Well, there's just one guy sitting there. We could go forward, but who knows who that guy is?
True.
I would prefer to stay on the safer side. I will follow the wind of the group.
Yeah, but by morning they'd have probably moved.
How far would you say, that this man is away from us?
An hour hike. If you guys really want to move at a fast pace, half an hour.
Well, with that information, I would end my levitate as I slowly start to float down, and I would just be like, as much as I would like to know who that is, we are far too injured to try and press forward. But if any of you feel like we can try and see who this individual is, I will not stop you.
I already have an arcane eye on him. I could try to see closer,
Yeah.
but that could lead to more risks.
For the arcane eye is invisible, so unless he has, true sight.
Yeah.
I know. Should I?
What do you guys think? Pheesh is waiting for your input.
I feel like you would probably make for a safer approach if we decide to go to.
Well, he's referring to if he should take his arcane eye any closer to survey more details.
Because worst comes to worst, he can actually see the arcane eye, or I assume it's a he.
Yeah, just they can see it, yeah. But I would say for right now, let's keep it away from them, because as much as I don't feel like they'd be that much of a threat, a lone individual in the woods should be formidable enough to handle themselves.
Well, if that's the case, then I guess I'll just turn off my arcane eye and we just continue our night.
All right. At this point, you guys can all benefit from a full long rest. Ascent, is there anything you'd like to do in preparation for this?
Besides Liam, not really.
All right. So, with Ascent casting at the Lima's tiny hut, you all benefit from a full long rest, and the new day comes.
Yay, new portents.
Yep, let's see your new portents rolls. 15.
good.
All right.
I like it.
15, 17. Okay. And your final one?
I messed up. I accidentally I set it so that it would roll like 3 times. Hold on.
Oh,
or
good.
3 different die.
Well, I only see 2 die right now. Go ahead and just roll one more time.
I know. Okay, that's all right.
All right. 15, 17, and 8. With these being your new rolls, you guys wake up well rested from the new day, well recovered from your wounds, and when you wake up, you can still see that at night it wasn't that visible, but the smoke is still going off over in the distance. So whoever that figure was, their fire is still going on.
You guys sure I shouldn't have taken a closer look at them?
I suppose we can go and see what's up with them, perhaps.
All right, I guess we're hiking.
Yep.
Yeah.
As long as we are out of the water, I'm happy.
All right. Taking a lovely hike through the jungle, you guys come across the occasional animal here and there. What looks like a monkey that waves high over to all of y'all.
Hello.
Monkey.
And so,
Yes.
coming across some interesting vegetation, you guys make your way to the campsite. We're here at this campsite. You see what looks like a lone tent that definitely doesn't look cheap. Whoever this person was knows how to like buy good survival gear. The campfire set up looks like that. Like it wasn't just made for a single night's usage. Whatever it is, it's something that like is well fortified. It even has a cover in case of rain. This looks like a pretty well put together campsite for a lone person.
Damn, they splurged on all the good stuff.
And so, you guys see rustling coming from the tent as the figure makes their way out. The figure is that of an older man with flat rectangular black lenses of glasses, and he is actually dressed in what looks like a fucking business casual suit.
Damn, wait. It's one of those moments again, but like Like, are we talking like an actual tuxedo kind of, or just like a business casual kind of?
Business
like,
casual.
suit? Okay.
Okay, so polo.
More like here. Let me put an image. I'll just
I assume like a blazer and a tie.
like that. Like here, D&D images.
Yeah, casual, business casual.
Yeah, business casual. This older man has what looks like short-cut hair, undercut. The undercut is graying, and even the small like goatee of a beard he has also has like gray hairs in it.
Huh.
When he gets up, he covers his eyes and then begins to survey the area, only to see the four of you. Technically the six of you, but the other two are T-posing.
Mhm.
And so,
It just works.
hello. Didn't expect to find company out here. What are you all doing out here?
We just came out with the water.
Fish starts hyperventilating because he forgot he needed to bring water.
Yes.
Wow.
Wait, did you say you came out of the water?
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Yes, sir.
It's been a moment.
Oh, here. Do you guys need some food? I have plenty of stuff that I usually cook up for myself, and Lord knows I make leftovers because I myself like always making leftovers.
Do you have a barrel?
Yes, in fact I do. Here, let me go ahead and reach in. He like goes into his tent, and he's in there for like what looks like maybe a few minutes, and then he comes back out like wheeling this barrel.
Perfect.
Oh.
I just look to the rest of my party. I don't need food.
Oh, I'd imagine not. You look, no offense, but you do look like a warforged.
Correct in that assessment.
Ah, well, it's a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Cornelius.
Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry to break character, but like the first thing I thought of was silly robot tricks are for kids.
Oh no.
Mhm.
And so, but that's my name. What about you?
Mighty Fish, at your service.
I am Ascent.
Nice.
Mushroomy, my name is Enoki.
Pleasure. And you?
Hi.
Mhm. She will bow gracefully. Etheria Azure at your liege, sir.
And then he just witnesses two like T-posing bodies floating around.
Right. Who are the people that look like they're floating in the air with strange poses?
I don't mind them. They're part of our team,
Yes.
but they're kind of just not here.
Oh, I think I've heard of this
Sure.
phenomenon. It happens to adventuring parties when like sometimes their party members just like are absent-minded at the time.
Yeah. She will also
Yeah.
kind of say they're kind of the wild magic variety, so we're assuming that it's kind of making them go a little, wild.
Ah, understood. Side note, Pheesh, I totally forgot to ask this. How are you Are you just like casually like carrying the gem next to you, or are you like having it like as far away from you as possible that the mage hand will allow? Oh wait, sorry, no, it's in Enoki's bag.
Yeah.
Right, that's
but
my
also, don't forget, I have a Stonky's ring, so I can carry this barrel with me.
Yes. All right, so
Oh, so you have the orb. Is it like visible?
yes, the little bead of annihilation that motes around Pheesh's head is definitely visible, though the old man doesn't seem to pay it too much of attention.
Okay.
Ah.
Zero kind of asks, sorry for interrupting you, but if you don't mind me asking, what is a well-off individual like yourself doing in the forest?
Archaeological survey.
Oh,
Survey out here.
Yeah. It is what I came to do. I myself am a studious of the arcane variety, a wizard, if you will.
Oh, a fellow spellcaster.
Ah, nice. I figured looking at the robes and spoon wand.
Funny that you realized it was a wand.
I mean, what else would it be for if not to taste test the food at the same time cast your spells? But I can only imagine I have like a flair of cooking to them.
Yeah.
What
Very
a
nice.
thing.
Very nice. I guess we definitely have a whiz in the kitchen.
Oh my gosh. Etheria will laugh as to be like, yes, that is a good one, great sir. But I'm very intrigued. I've always heard of you archaeologist people. I've never actually seen you before. Don't you usually have a team of people that is with you?
In a sense, my team is something that I actually conjure up on my own. So I'm, as much as hard as it is to believe, I'm a one man archaeological team.
Ah, interesting. Actually, if you don't mind me asking as well, what would be the nearest point of civilization? Not that we don't enjoy your company, but we would like to, whenever we are done with our conversation, to try and head to the nearest,
Ooh,
place where people are.
we're pretty far from civilization. Going northeast or southwest, it's gonna be about maybe a 7-10 day journey either way.
Actually, come to think of it, if you're an archaeologist, what kind of discoveries would you even be making on these lands?
I've understood that here in the land of Tukshar, there used to be an ancient civilization, something that rivaled many other arcane societies, and it is said that they had a sort of power source that was unlike anything else you would ever see.
Mind describing it?
I don't know. All I know is that whatever it is, there's history that says that either the arcane power source is what destroyed the society, the arcane power source is what saved the society, or maybe perhaps there was a lone individual within the society that abused the arcane power.
But I attempt an arcane check.
Alright, this would be a history check actually.
Oh, okay. Okay, this might be a bit reckless, but I will spend the 15 just so I can succeed in this.
Yeah. So spending the 15 to turn it into a 20. You recall stories of this civilization, though the name still eludes you. Something of this civilization mentioned that they had magic that was far beyond what even society had, what even the greatest minds of society today have.
Well, there still isn't a lot to be said about these places, but hey, maybe you might figure out something that maybe even the people back then couldn't have figured out.
Exactly. Imagine if we had if we had what they had with today's knowledge. We could revolutionize the way the world works.
Or doom it. You never know what those kind of powers can do.
In the wrong hands, maybe. But, so you came out of the water. How did you end up? I mean, I'm assuming were you all visiting your home? Did you all get stranded out there because of a freak accident?
It's a long story, but I'm trying to figure out this curse.
Oh, what type of curse?
I guess like I could mage hand grab not Roger. Why do I keep
Rodney.
Why does Rodney keep slipping through my head?
It's okay. It's really close.
I mage hand him down and like use another mage hand to grab out the scissors.
Oh, they waiting. Oh yeah, Roger's not tired.
He wouldn't be able to give it to me because he's not doing anything.
Gotcha.
So I show off the little scissors with the mage hands, or with the mage hand.
Ooh.
I don't suppose you would know anything about this kind of stuff, do you?
If you wouldn't mind, I would love to investigate it further.
Well, it's corrupted, so I don't know
don't worry.
how you can handle this.
I'll have one of my team members get it.
Team members.
He snaps his fingers 3 times, and you all see the tent starts rustling around, only to see what I can only describe as a small army of undead come pouring out of his tent like clowns out of a clown car.
Oh gosh.
I was immediately thinking something more Disney-esque, but zombies is still really funny.
Ascent will noticeably perk up at the zombies.
All of the zombies are wearing hard hats and construction gear.
It doesn't calm the nerves at all, but okay.
Yeah. And at which point he just says, "Number 12, come over here and pick this up for me." Zombie number 12 comes on over and puts both of its hands out to receive the scissors.
I plop the scissors on its hands. Well, actually, hold on. Is it possible, like, I'm dangling it upward, and so when I drop it, I accidentally stab its hand?
Sure. It kind of like pierces through its hands, and it just kind of like looks down at it, looks up, and it just turns around and goes walking towards Cornelius. Once closer, Cornelius, come on, hold it better. It holds up the scissors and displays it properly. Interesting. This type of stuff looks very... I think I might have seen something like this. What exactly are you looking for when you're trying to deal with the curse? Is there any hints? Usually these things have some way of breaking them, be it some cryptic curse, be it some cryptic riddle, puzzle, maybe an image source that they gave you mentally.
All I remember was finding it, bringing it to my tribe. They get cursed, and I spent this entire time trying to look for a way to fix it. Best I can do is remove the curse, and I got a riddle for it. The only problem is figuring out the riddle.
The riddle? That's a good starting point. Tell me the riddle.
Something along the lines of, to go where all is found, but where nothing remains.
It's also in notes if you're trying to recall it perfectly.
I know, that's what I'm trying to read off.
Okay, perfect. Where all is found, but nothing remains. This might be a good thing. I don't know how much of a rush you all are to get back to society, but maybe helping me find any sort of clue of the civilization might be the answer that you're seeking.
Well, it doesn't look like we have anything better to do. Any objections?
Not really.
None from me.
Beautiful. Okay. For the most part, you all can leave a lot of the digging to my crew. What I need on hand are thinking minds. I need people with more than two half rotting brains available to help me come up with theories, solutions.
Sir, I'm pretty sure I'm the man for the job. But, I can't do it by myself.
Of course. Just remember, your brains may be able to do so much, but everyone, regardless of their intelligence, has different perspectives. Thinking outside the box is always hard when you're in the same brain cell criteria. Remember, great minds think alike. Great minds think alike, but different minds come up with unique answers.
Damn, you could be just as smart as anyone else, but you could still be incredibly dumb.
Exactly. Right.
Sounds like you belong in one of those cookies from the east.
I know, right? I came up with that right now. Well, either way, let's go ahead and get started. Gentlemen, go on. Let's head on over to the dig site. Now don't give me that. You all know you get your lunch break soon enough.
This whole time, Etheria has been
Actually, wait, is the
just
zombies
kind of looking at them?
Oh, is it? Sorry, go for a Pheesh. I was listening to Etheria.
Is the zombie still holding the scissors?
The zombie still is holding the scissors. Indeed,
Okay.
it walks over to hand them back to you.
Okay, Mage Hand put him back into Rodney's bag.
Okay, perfect.
I just want to
Yeah.
make sure, because the last thing I need is to lose the thing that we're trying to fix.
You can kind of see Etheria in the corner before we started heading off. She's tapping on one of their helmets, just fascinated on how these things work.
And so, as you guys are heading on out, Cornelius goes ahead and pulls out his spell book. You notice that one thing that's interesting, Pheesh, is that Cornelius doesn't bear a staff, a wand, a crystal, or rod, or anything of the sorts. He doesn't appear to have a spellcasting component on him, but you also don't see an arcane. You also don't see like a components pouch in him either.
Is it possible I can perceive what's on the book?
Sure. You notice that the book. Oh, you don't even need to roll perception check.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. We're just doing roleplay. And so, looking around at the book, it is just filled to the with what I can only describe as, you guys know how there's always that one person in high school, college, whatever, that knew how to take a fucking a note card and just fill it to the brim with everything needed.
That was me a couple of times.
Yes, that, but with a spell book. Every single page has not an inch wasted on it.
I'd hate to physically see that in real life, because then I wouldn't be able to read it.
Yeah, what's even crazier is that it's really hard to imagine someone having that perfect control to write what's needed. All right, let's see. He goes flipping through the book, easily skimming through, clearly due to familiarity with the book, until he just stops himself and says, "All right, come on, book, wake up. I need you to help me out here." The text in the book moves off the pages, swirls around, and forms a head. The book. Well. What do we have here? Oh, great, with the personality again. I see you got yourself some friends here, ain't ya? Yes, I indeed do have friends. As you can see, these my, we'll go with colleagues for now. Ascent, Pheesh, Etheria, and Enoki. The rest of you, this is Book.
Hello, Book.
Book.
You look quite charming.
Yes, indeed. You should see the way I like to roll around town. You don't roll around town. I carry you everywhere. Nonsense. He goes where I tell him. Otherwise, I make his reading even harder to read. So,
Charming.
What is it you're looking for? I'm trying to find the notes that we wrote on from what we've done so far. We're trying to share information with them. All right. So here's the information that we've uncovered so far from the archaeological digs. It looks like while we do venture the digs further and further into the jungle, we find sparse areas that just give glimpses to the overall piece of the puzzle, but never really a corner or an edge piece, if you will. It's always hard to start a puzzle from a random spot.
If you don't mind me asking, how long has this expedition even lasted?
It's been going on for about the past 2-3 months? Yes, at least.
Well, I wouldn't expect you guys to do so much in so little time, but maybe we can help out.
Oh yes, with more people with better brains, we can easily cover this. Lord knows Cornelius can barely get a lot done, especially with me blabbing his head off. Exactly.
Can see why this man was able to travel alone.
Well, what can I say? When I have a personality like this and a literal miniature army of the undead, I don't really need to have companionship when I have this blabbing in my ear. At the same time, this thing also is what usually shrugs people away from me.
We've dealt with worse.
Oh, just till you wait till I've had my morning arcane coffee.
Wait till you meet a kobold.
A what?
Never mind.
And so, you guys head on further, and you guys see what I can only describe as, now, one of the biggest things to human limitations is that we grow tired of our day-to-day work. There's no real stop. We eventually do have a stopping point for our breaks, sleep, and so forth. This dude has had undead, faithful servants that will do as he says until the task is complete. So this is an area that has been swept, flattened, properly set up for an archaeological dig, with minimal sets for cave-ins, and you can see holes, tunnels throughout this entire huge landscape that has had trees excavated out of the ground. And welcome to the dig site. What you see in front of you as well, the small army that was previously there has tripled in size as the other 2/3 of the workforce were here the whole time.
All this digging, I'm surprised your suit's still clean.
I don't do the digging. I'm the one who works on the notes and the theories.
Understand.
Yes.
Or understandable.
Any of you are more than welcome to go traveling through the tunnels. Usually I have my undead come to me when they find something of interest, but I doubt their perception of interesting is quite like ours. That, and I also don't want to get my suit dirty.
It is a very dapper equipment.
Thank you very much. If any of you do find anything of interest, I'll be over here in the major tent, trying to come up with whatever answers needed.
Could I arcane eye and see how big the site is for myself?
Sure.
Do I spend the spell slot for it?
Hold on, sorry about that. Give me just a hot minute.
All right.
All right. So, when you bring your arcane eye up, this is a massive site. To say that maybe a 300 by 300 foot square is probably what I'm gonna say is like a really good size to work with, especially when you consider the fact that the undead have not just been like, it's not just about the area, it's about like how deep down they've been going.
Damn. Zombies have their work cut out for them.
Yes, they do.
No, I probably should go to bed.
All right. You sleep well, Enoki, okay?
Good night.
Thank you. Good night.
And then
Well,
stream's over, everyone. We only have 3 players.
You're gonna see you next time.
Well, we're gonna at least finish off what's left of the roleplay before we call it off and find a stream to raid.
All right.
Yeah.
So, so you guys can see that there are a few options. You can go and still freely explore the jungle as you wish. You can choose to engage and go down into the tunnels and the mines that the zombies have been digging through, or you can join Cornelius and Book in their little larger tent that they've been collecting notes and thinking of theories on for. Or feel free to tell me anything else you guys think of.
Whatever we end up doing, I want to avoid the zombies personally.
I wouldn't
Something
mind
about
hanging.
cleric and undead, it just doesn't work together,
I'd probably hang out with Cornelius a bit longer just to get more info.
Etheria, what about you?
Yeah, I'm interested in his little shindig he's going on here, so I will be with Pheesh looking at what's going on.
All right. And so, as the three of you head on in to go and help Cornelius, you see the massive expanses of pages of notes that have been sprawled throughout this entire work table that the tent clearly centers. And with Cornelius having what looks like a really extravagant looking like coffee setup. Like we're talking like a thing that it would take you like maybe a good half an hour just to set up the station, and then another like 15 minutes to make sure that everything is perfectly set right to make the perfect cup of joe.
Is it like one of those fancy like boiling things that some people have to like make like as clean of coffee as possible?
Yeah, but like it has like bells and whistles to make it like to add like to just make it look extravagant. It looks fancy and it looks rich.
Oh, so kind of steampunkish.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and find images to make this look interesting. But go ahead. And so, when you join Cornelius. Oh, you know what? Here, we'll do this. There's the coffee machine. You guys see it?
Yes,
Oh,
I see.
yeah, that's almost exactly what I was thinking about.
Certainly impressive. This man is very unique.
Yeah. And you guys, would you guys like some?
I don't need anything, but thank you for the offer.
No problem. Pheesh, Etheria.
Sure.
Hey, I'm sorry, what was it again?
You want coffee?
Yeah, she's. I do not know what this coffee is, but I'm willing to try.
I like to think that we both accidentally drink it black because we didn't know any better.
Right. All right.
Sure.
And so, with you guys grabbing a nice little cup of Joe, and Cornelia says, "Let's get to work." That is where we're gonna go ahead and give it a call here. We're gonna go ahead and quickly try to find a group to raid before I do the proper sign-offs. Let's take a look. I think we're gonna go ahead and raid this group right here that's doing Tomb of Annihilation episode 1. All right. And so, as we're getting ready to raid everyone, I do hope you all have yourselves a good night. It's been a pleasure having you all join us for today's adventure. If you guys enjoyed today's content and like what you saw, feel free to follow and subscribe on Twitch. For any stream notifications, possible chance to participate in even content polls, follow my Twitter, check out my TikTok, and join the Undead Legion on Discord, where I'm definitely going to be hanging out after this. And for any VODs, such as today's episode, check out the Xenola YouTube channel. We hope you all have yourselves a good night. I'm going to go ahead and switch it on over as we're going to Meaningful Gaming.
Nice.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
4, 3, 2, 1, and raid.
Nice.
We call that a progress moment.
Indeed.
I am going to call it for the night here. I have like 10-15 minutes of Encanto to finish, and I'm going to bed.
I think I have a little too much energy, so I might just stay up a little longer.
All right.
Same.
I wish you guys a good
All
night.
right. Have a good day. I appreciate the pine.
Good night,
Night, night.
Asclepius.
Best of luck out there.
Stay safe,
Keep your
buddy.
eye opens for Tinder, though. Maybe she'll find you. before
Seems
you
that the
find her.
Legend of Vox Machina is already in.
Heckenstone goes
What's
back
Vox
to a
Machina?
minor NPC role.
It is the
Okay, as you're in
What is it?
the-
Isn't it the thing for like
in this
critical role?
space,
Like
you can't help but overhear
it's the
some bits and
campaign that shows the
pieces
first
as
critical
people are
role
talking.
like campaign that was
And Arcus, can you roll me a
the
D100,
first half that
please?
wasn't streamed. I don't know. I'm just finding out about it myself.
I don't keep up with
61.
any other D&D sessions other than our own, so I would know nothing about them.
So you hear
You're
some
fine.
people
I'm just
talking.
learning about it myself. I watch other ones, just not critical role. Not that I don't like them, it's just that there's too many episodes to watch for me.
Cleanse the jungle of the undead. They lost one of their encampments not too long ago, and they're just barely hanging on another.
Years of
They see
catching
the
up with that.
emissaries all the time heaving up the river and the canoes to get more supplies from Port
But yeah,
Lands.
that was good. I liked it.
So they're not sure which is which,
Mm.
but it's either.
Actually, I'm gonna be
Camp
honest, Zeno. I
Righteous
actually
or
feel
Camp
really bad
Vengeance.
because
And
you
then it's
seemed like
one
you were
of
very
jungle of
upset that I
undead, I
didn't
think it's
take the obvious choice to observe it.
Do I or do any of my companions know anything about the Order of the Gauntlet?
I think you
I mean,
probably would.
to be fair-
Pretty common knowledge.
To be fair, like from our perspective, we didn't really like understand any of why it was in pain. So we thought it was our fault somehow. So we were like, hey, let's just put it out of its
So the
misery.
Order of Gauntlet is.
Like we never like considered that. We never considered maybe there are outside forces other than us that
and
cause the
clerics
pain.
of Tyre, Helm, and Torm have joined the organization. as a
But
way
yeah.
of making
Or, you know,
cause against evils abroad in the world.
well, or you know, just like put it
their
out
faith
of
is the
its
greatest
misery.
weapon
But
against
I
evil.
assume it wouldn't
Battling
have been
evil is an
the more
extraordinary
likely
task
choice,
that
or
requires strength
it
and
wouldn't have been the
bravery, and
desired
punishing an
choice.
evil act is just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just see big scary
So the
thing. We
title
assume
unit,
try
there's
kill
few
us.
lone
We kill
wolves,
it
as it were.
first.
And from what this rumor heard, sounds like these particular people of the Order of the Gauntlet were looking to cleanse the jungle of the undead.
Gotcha. Yeah, pretty
Good
nice.
cause.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So do we see who's saying this?
Um,
Oh, just a couple of,
I don't know if you
lanky
check
lads
memes,
shooting
but
guns.
I love like how in one of the images, one of the knights says "Begone, moist harlots."
Actually, I'm gonna get off, but I just want to say goodnight to you all.
Good night, Rico. I love how it's the girl that you can just like rest your head on their thighs that gets them every time. Also a Witcher with a dual disc. Bruh.
Enjoy dragon races. Or not dragon races, dinosaur races. 'Cause I think we'll be here.
I mean, I don't assume that they would do anything else. I mean, it would be out of character if they just Xyz summon.
Keeping busy, you say? As another person slides up to, he's dark skinned, like, so you assume he's a local, got the nice flowing blue and white robes.
I
on,
should probably
covered with
preface
a
that I know
witty
nothing
afro
about
at the top of his
The
head.
Witcher.
He says, you're new in town, aren't you?